I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money, money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sick and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Read it. What's up, though? Welcome back to Whatever It's live on woodsports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined my guy Spin Mo Rax. We got young Chris and TV Boo, JB Smooth 1 2. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Listen, yesterday, I don't know if it's gonna be popping as much as yesterday, because I know how this works now. I've done it long enough. Mondays are our biggest days. Tuesdays, second biggest days. Wednesdays, kind of in between.
Nothing's going on Wednesday.
Yeah. Fridays, people are out doing their thing, but I'll put it there anyway. We'll see what the chat's getting up to. If we hit 300 likes today, out of my own pocket, let me go 400. Be safe. We'll be safe about it. During the live stream, I will personally purchase you CJ DJ or Brian Branch. There's more value in it. Yeah, I mean CJ DJ is a 1-year deal.
Do your thing, brother. I'm broke.
Me and Splinter going 50-50 on that.
Nope.
Wait, you guys are buying players
during the live show? All four of us, we're all going in.
Nope.
No, I did not agree to that.
Yeah.
We all agreed.
No, we didn't.
It was spoken. Blue ski mask sold out on Amazon. Listen, CJ wore it. Yeah, we're the ones that first said to order your ski mask. We did it live on air.
Alive on there.
Just got mine a little bit sooner than y'all. Oh, hey, I got me a little
Got
model Amazon
that
Prime.
Overnight shipping.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a MILF. You got Amazon Prime. The reason why I did it too, it was $7 for shipping.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime's like what, like $13 a month?
Don't know. Don't have it.
I'm getting it now though. That was $100. That was well worth it. Well worth it. Hit the like button. Only standing room available tickets.
Yeah.
And how much are they?
Expensive. Like $180.
Jesus Christ. That's insane. But we there.
We that.
And we ski masked up. That's why we hit 69 likes before the first. That's kind of short. I was gonna wear this the whole day. Give them a light goal and I'd wear this the whole show, but
It's gonna be hot.
it's gonna be hot. What should the light goal be for that?
150.
150. All right, that's cool. I'm cool with that one. Breaking news, by the way. It's not like world breaking news. Breaking news pertaining to Detroit Lions versus Seattle Seahawks. Pete Carroll came out today. I don't know if you have this one or not, Chris.
Yes,
but,
I do.
Thank you, man.
Who do you think I am?
Hey, look at this guy. This is from Sami on tap. He says Sunday might be a tough day for the Seahawks in offense. Pete Carroll says it's likely Charles Cross and Abraham Lucas are not ready to play in Detroit. They are hurting, in quotes. Jason Peters is also not likely to be ready to fill in. Wow.
Interesting.
So they signed Jason Peters, 41 years old, fresh off the lawnmower,
Yeah.
to be Jason Peters of old.
Good luck with that.
But he's fresh off the lawnmower.
Oh, it's interesting.
I've been saying this all week, too.
Interesting.
It's funny because in the Seattle Seahawks, in the crowd called like the 12th man or whatever, 12 total yards and total offense.
Yeah.
12 yards in total offense. That's
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good, Bob. Not great, Bob. We'll see. I mean, hopefully they don't play. That'll make things easier for Aiden Hutchinson and James Houston and company. We'll see what's going on. I'm happy, man. And like I said, what did I say, 32-17?
Yeah. 31-17.
I think 31, yeah.
Yeah, 31-17.
31-17.
32 is really random.
Brian
I don't know
Branch?
if I've ever seen it. I know, but it's not as a score. I've seen 32.
I don't know.
Like never.
31-17. 32-17.
That'd be wild to hit. I might play $1 on that one because it's probably insane. Speaking of fans and turning up, there's literal fans that can be turned up, turned down, tuned up out in LA. They got AI robot fans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
haven't
is
seen the
wild.
video yet.
Throw this.
That is true. I think it's real. I think the I don't think it's real. That girl big. That one in the middle is definitely a real big.
Oh, yeah. I think it's worth it.
I mean, if that's something to know,
You see that? You watch Ex Machina yet?
no, I have not.
Slip it.
I have not. I want to commit to a lot of weed to do that. Maybe I should have done it during the offseason for sure.
Yeah.
I've been committed to trying to finish The Sopranos. How many seasons? How
It
many
takes one
episodes
day.
to finish the entire season of Sopranos?
No, to watch a movie.
Oh yeah. I know, but I'm saying I'm tapped into Sopranos right now, so I'm like, that's
yeah.
like.
You can just take one day off, watch the movie. Not even one day, just a couple hours.
I
Yeah,
did
it's like
pause
2 hours.
last night's episode because some crazy shit happened.
Yeah.
First episode, I felt like that way. Game of Thrones is probably still the best TV series though to me, until obviously it went down the hole. Nothing made me feel the way
Game of Thrones
did.
sucks.
No, you loved it. You literally have a tattoo on your back.
Yeah, not from the show.
Yeah, but you loved the show too.
Eh.
You watched every episode.
After like season 4, it started falling off pretty hard.
Did you watch every episode?
Yeah.
You loved it.
Doesn't mean it's good.
Better to have loved than lost.
No.
All right, admit it.
Admit what?
Just say you guys had to break up. Things got a little
The show
rocky.
sucks.
Yeah, but at one point,
Yeah, for the first like
exactly
3-4 seasons, it was
you're
good.
just a salty ex. That's what you are.
Show's
right now.
trash. No, D&D deserved to be drawn and quartered.
They broke up with you because you gave toothy blowjobs. I did have something in here, and obviously I know the old heads talk about it on their show because they lived it. I heard, and I remember Ryan saying this, but he didn't like detail it as being a Detroit Lions game. Did you know? I believe it was 97,
Yeah.
December 21st, 97.
Jets versus Lions.
They stopped. The crowd was so loud.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped the game and threatened to penalize Detroit Lions a timeout.
Yeah, take away the timeout.
Have the referees not always been against Detroit?
That's so whack,
That
bro.
is the wackest shit
I'd start throwing shit.
I have ever. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I would fucking riot.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Tell that pussy motherfucker to snap the ball and get going.
Yeah.
Because I watched the video we posted on our social media on the Twitter page. I got infuriated. I was pissed.
Yeah.
What? Snap the ball.
It's pussy shit.
Quit being a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the other thing too. Like, who's the judge of like when that's called? Maybe they just weren't measuring decibels there. Maybe they didn't have like the radio communication back then. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's here now. But like, bro, fuck that.
That's so whack.
That is bullshit. The opposing quarterback like, oh, it's too loud. I can't snap the ball.
Yeah.
That's why we're rocking these.
That's
Sunday.
why we're rocking those.
We're taking what's ours.
Taking what's ours.
It's always been against us, but now we're taking what's ours. We ain't asking no more. We ain't playing nice no more. By the way, CJ DJ, they had to put out the. He didn't want any violence.
Yeah, how soft is that? It was probably some old ass white lady. She's like,
I don't like this ski mask. He's promoting violence and robbery.
no, promote violence. Go be violent to the
that.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
When you're out on the field, be violent. Tackle those guys with violence. Football is a violent sport. It's a violent game. You don't want the fans to be violent, but I want the Lions to be violent. I want them to attack the Seahawks. And we're going to take what's ours.
I don't give a fuck.
We're going to make some things happen.
I said Easy's tweet was inciting violence yesterday when
Yeah.
I reported it.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm not easy, but go whoop some motherfucking ass out there. You know what I'm saying? This ain't easy exciting violence in that motherfucker, but turn up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially if they throw the timeout, don't shut the fuck up.
Don't shut up.
Make it even worse. Scare them.
Yes.
Make them remember the day they played the Titans.
This man was talking like Fat Albert for the first second.
Yo, that's rat. That's mad racist, bro. You can't say that shit, son. This hole is just too small. Sorry, ma'am. I need a new girlfriend. I'm just kidding. But seriously, this mouth hole is not big enough. This mouth hole is inoperable.
That's true. That is mad racist, bro.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
JB, go slap him. We can't. This is bullshit.
Villain activities.
Villain activities.
We are taking what's ours. And I don't care what the little Seahawks nation has to think about it. It was probably a lady from Seahawks, you know, those soft West Coast people.
For sure.
He's inciting violence.
Yeah, well, you got people doing crack in the streets legally. So
I'm taking my kids and I'm scared. I'm nervous.
don't bring your kids. Don't bring your kids. They should be scared. They should be scared of the Detroit Lions. Nah, you can bring your kids. It's going to be fine. But
Yeah, it'd be totally
it's going to be loud. Make sure you bring
I-
them some earplugs if you're bringing your kids.
I pray I see a suburban white family, ski mask up. Yeah, just like the white mom, white dad, blonde hair, hanging out the side, two little blue ski masks.
They all got oh, I thought you meant Seattle fans.
Oh no, I'm talking about just a whole little family with like ski masks.
Somebody from Birmingham pulling up.
Yeah.
Pulling up in their Land Rover and this little
Hopping out the business
blonde-haired
suit, putting on
white
a ski
kids
mask.
on in the back, throwing ski masks on.
That's actually going to be Gabby on Sunday. Like, her and her mom and family have all ordered blue ski masks.
Oh,
so
that's
they will be blue ski masks
That's
up.
perfect.
See,
We're making them a meme.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
Gabby.
It's like-
All due respect, Gabby. You got to.
There's a line from where it's like funny because it's rich people, but then when you get to a certain level of rich, it's like The Purge kind of weird. Like, those ski masks fit a little too.
Yeah, you're too rich to be wearing ski masks.
Ski masks fit a little too good.
We're not
Ski
cool.
masks are a
Yeah,
little too
stop
comfortable.
appropriating our culture, rich people.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dude, you look so funny.
What? I look lit, bro. Hey, I saw Marvin Jones today. He saw me ski masked up. Sucks he won't know it was me because I was wearing a literal mask, but he dapped me up. You know what I'm saying?
DNC said, yeah, Spenny shit ain't fitting. My shit's gonna be skin tight. Bring the gimp out.
His eyes are gonna be popping out.
Yeah.
Speaking of criminals, you seen they caught that Mexican alien?
Yeah.
Just put it out, Chris.
I didn't see the video. He's a criminal.
Yeah.
You can't say Mexican alien a criminal. Like that.
Se llama Clara, el
Hey,
cerdo,
you
¿eh?
fuck it up again.
Así lo bautizaron.
I told you I wasn't doing that.
I hate you.
What were you doing?
I'm just gonna find a new TV. It's all right.
What was it?
It was a whole bit I wanted to do
Yeah.
because there's a Mexican alien that literally got caught.
And he wants
Put
me
it up
to
now, Chris.
He wants me to. I didn't even download it.
You're a piece of this guy.
He wanted me to interpret it like it's the blame is gonna fall on me. I'm not.
This
doing
guy,
that.
you fuck up normally. You're scared to fuck up for a bit? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I want everything to be natural.
You like every day you fuck something up. You don't want to do it for a. Well, it's like a going towards a good cause.
Chill.
A good cause.
This ain't easy right now. This fucking ski mask, eat this bitch. I'll fuck you up.
I feel like he's ensuing violence right now.
He is.
Well, he ain't easy, so.
Dude, you're
I'll still fuck
fucking
you up.
fit.
What? You told me it looked fine. What?
You told me the ski mask doesn't make me look bad.
You told me I don't look fat in this.
No, it's just funny, man.
You're just funny.
Thanks.
Funny looking.
Oh.
Fuck you, Chris.
Bro,
can't
chill,
believe
man.
No.
What was the bit? Can you at least tell it to me? Was
No,
it gonna
no,
be like,
I can't.
it's gonna be like Border Patrol taking somebody?
I mean, essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
They're arresting a illegal Mexican alien.
That would have been funny, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
What the fuck, Chris?
That's what I'm saying.
Spencer, I thought I had
Dude,
you on my
Easy being
side
very
here.
disappointed in you. That's crazy. I was gonna bring a musical guest on the show today too.
Yeah?
For you.
Babytron.
For you
He's
and
walking,
Tyler.
walking
Yeah.
around right there.
He's
I
out there
did
doing
just see
kickflips.
Babytron. I did just see
He
Babytron.
was
Fun
doing
fact.
kickflips.
If you guys are tuning in late and you missed it, if this stream hits 400 likes, the show's pulling together money.
No.
And we're purchasing
You said out of your own pocket.
a
Now
Run the
Brian
tape.
Branch
Now you're
jersey.
reaching in our pockets.
400 likes. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. Do whatever you gotta do to get it done. Put on a ski mask and tell the old lady in the bank in front of you, fucking hit the like button. 'Cause we ain't playing games.
You do kind of look like Nacho Libre.
That's the worst one. That's why I might just take it off.
Dude, what? No, that's a great movie. I'm proud I am. I look like Jack Black regularly. You just look like him with the ski mask on.
Somebody said Chris looked like something yesterday. I forget. It was in the chat. It had me rolling though. It was fair. Oh, Abraham Lincoln. They said Chris looked like fucking Abraham Lincoln. Put the camera on your ugly ass so people can judge you.
I'll see the Abraham Lincoln.
They
thing.
call me the Great Emancipator, but you probably know me from the penny.
Yeah.
You kind of look like Abraham
Dude,
Lincoln.
you
I'm not gonna lie.
did
You
free
do kind of
shit.
look like Abraham Lincoln. You
Dude
got
did
big
free
Lincoln
shit.
vibes.
Just get him a top hat.
I feel like it's just a beard and a white guy that's tall. I feel like
Easy
I feel
scream
like it's a
Nacho.
little
The
bit of
people
reach.
are asking.
I'll tell you what. My Cash App is #31. Throw me a 5 spot. I'll scream Nacho when we come back from every break. Throw me 10. I'll scream Nacho when we come back from every break.
Every break that you get.
You
Time.
do look like Abraham Lincoln, boy. You're
Dr.
freeing the slaves out of ass, boy.
Bro,
Ugly ass.
how's he gonna say? How's he gonna say something's free? He's not even over control of anymore. He
You
was
back
like,
calling you by your old nickname for what you pulled today.
no, I'm not doing that.
Absolute nonsense.
Nah.
You do look like Abraham Lincoln.
Tell us about Big Boy.
Old likes movies a little too much, head ass boy. Let me tell you about Big Boy, because burgers and chicken sandwiches are taking over at Big Boy. It's burger time. Try the best cheeseburger or our new pretzel
Abraham
bacon
Lincoln's from
cheeseburger.
Wisconsin.
Great chicken. Try our Dolly chicken sandwich or turn up the heat with Bob's hot chicken sandwich. Upgrade your regular fries to our chili cheese or loaded baked potato fries and save room for dessert because we have a treat for you. The Reese's chocolate peanut butter thunder cake, or what the girls call easy, or satisfying sweet tooth with our funnel cake fries.
Calling all landscapers. This is Darren McCarty. I'm at Outdoor Equipment Co. How would you like to landscape like a legend? How about a bad boy zero turn? And even a chainsaw. And even a weed whipper. So register today at OutdoorEquipCo.com, and even you could have DMAC on your landscaping crew.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
Your home is your most important asset. Flexibility in the sales process is key. When you work with Mark White & Associates, you can cancel at any time, for any reason, without penalty. Speaking of flexibility, check this out. Who you work with matters. Hire the best broker in the game.
Do you have college football on the brain? If so, give me your wallet. Fall is into college and professional football, and this year is going to be awesome. Fall is also the perfect time for you to shop your home and auto insurance. Shop it like a pro with Swiss Insurance. They cover Woodward Sports and they cover you too. Stay away from mayhem like me. Ask for Mark at Swiss Insurance today. Call 248-841-77 or visit SwissINS.com. What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my guy Spinmo Rex.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB Smooth. Have a big show planned for you guys. I'm Ross St. Brown, released his podcast. I want to start with something else because I brought it up yesterday. You kind of tried to dismiss it a little bit, Spinny.
Yeah.
That's why I wear it. It's my professional attire. Don't you laugh at me. All right, so okay, man. I can just fix this.
No, leave it.
All right. What are we gonna do? It's a serious topic.
All right. Let me know.
We'll jump to a fun one.
No, it's a serious topic at me.
Listen, guys. Border Patrol is a real. Sorry, tying into the illegal alien thing. Honestly, guys, Taylor Decker's out again today. That's the breaking news. And it's the breaking news pertaining to this one. Now we laugh and mock the whole situation over in Seattle, with Abe Lucas being out and Charles Cross. But like the reality is, Taylor Decker is an important piece of this offensive line. We assumed he'd be back, but I don't know if it's safe to do so.
Yeah, I don't think they had practice yesterday.
No, the Lions practice today.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You said he's out again today. So I don't know what again means because I don't think they practiced yesterday.
They did practice yesterday.
On the injury report, there's nothing listed for Tuesday for anybody. So Wednesday, oh, no. The Lions did not practice Wednesday. Practice participation designations were for that day are based on estimations. So they didn't practice today, but it was estimated that he would have been out if they did practice today.
No, Detroit Lions, September 13th, 2023, Pride Detroit, Week 2 injury report. 3 players listed as no practice.
I'm looking at the injury report that Broder sent us from the Lions, and there's an asterisk on Wednesday, and the asterisk says
that is fine.
The Lions did not practice Wednesday.
Detroit Lions practice report Wednesday, Taylor Decker did not practice.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I got it right here.
We have it as well. Throw it up there, Chris.
Hold it up there.
Taylor Decker. Did you fuck this up too, Chris?
Which one is it?
The injury report.
Maybe I didn't send it to him.
Yeah, you didn't.
I did not send that one to him. But nonetheless, it's an issue.
Yeah, they didn't practice today, but it is estimated that he wouldn't have played, or he wouldn't have practiced if they did. So again, I'm still not worried about it. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Today.
Okay, all right. I'm literally reading it off of the Detroit Lions Communications injury report.
Yeah.
That has an asterisk next to Wednesday, and the asterisk says the Lions did not practice Wednesday. Practice participation designations for that day are based off estimations. So if you don't believe what our beat reporter sent us and the information he's giving us, that's cool. I'm going to believe that. So they didn't practice today.
Here's the official one. Easy just sent it.
Yeah. They didn't practice today.
It says Wednesday, buddy.
Do you see the asterisk next to that? If you would have sent the full one with what the asterisk means at the bottom of it, it says they did not practice today.
Taylor Decker didn't practice.
Nobody practiced today.
I'm saying just in general.
I didn't practice
Taylor Decker
today.
didn't practice today. And I think it's a little bit of a concern. I mean, you can't for sure say that he's going to play. I can't for sure say that he's not going to play. But I can 100% say it's up in the air.
Chris, I just sent you the full screenshot.
All right.
But the thing
Slack.
is, do you think it's a long-term situation? Do you think it's going to affect the game? Or do you just don't care at this point at all because of the left tackle and right tackle situation in Seattle?
I'm not worried about it. Again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. If he's off practice again tomorrow, then then it concerns me that he's probably not going to play going forward, but I don't think it's anything too serious. He said that it's not Dan Campbell said he's going to be fine, so I'm not too worried about the injury. I'm not too worried about it going forward. He's done this before. He did this in the past last year with Taylor Decker, with Frank Ragnow. You know, you give those guys a couple days off if they're nursing a little tweak or something. And so, yeah, here's the full thing from Detroit Lions Communications on Wednesday. Frank Ragnow would have practiced in full. Taylor Decker, Khalil Dorsey, and Emmanuel Mosley wouldn't have practiced, but they did not practice on Wednesday. So I'm not too worried about it as of right now. But going forward, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
What do you do if he doesn't play? Who do you think steps up?
I think you move Penny to left tackle.
And who to right tackle?
Is it going to be Matt Nelson? I mean, he's the next man up, or Corby Sorsdale, whoever is the biggest factor for them, whoever they think is most important, who's ready for the moment. You could bump Big V out to tackle and put in Graham Glasgow at guard. That's a possibility. I'm confident with the backups we have that, you know, if Taylor Decker is forced to miss this game, that it won't be too much of a hindrance for the Lions offensive line.
Yeah, I don't think it's too much. I mean, kind of spoke about this briefly yesterday too, and I think as a collective, the Detroit Lions have an elite offensive line unit. Obviously, at the left tackle position, typically that's who gets paid the most on that offensive line. That's where you want your premier protection. And I think obviously, yeah, you move Penei Sewell over there to the left side at that point, and we've seen him do so before against elite pass rushers like the Bosa brothers. I'm sorry, Nick Bosa. I get them mixed up. Nick Bosa's the one in San Fran, right? All right. Thank you. Right tackle at that point, you're right, Kobe Sorsdale. Although it's a complicated offensive scheme as a rookie, I don't know if he's quite got it down yet. We talked a little bit yesterday about how Big V, when he was originally signed to Detroit, he was a tackle coming in here, and then he was made a guard. I also think, though, too, there was a tape or a screenshot of the game from last Thursday, kind of like just around social media, and it was there's actually a game clip too, but it's Penei Sewell and Big V just like double teaming a guy. You know, Big V coming over. I think they work in tandem. I think they had a relationship previously, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what happens if you slide Big V. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. You'd have to bring over Penei there regardless.
Yeah, I think you're putting Penei at left tackle. Regardless.
Yeah, Penei for sure left tackle, and right tackle, I guess Matt Nelson. I mean, he did it before. He's had to hold down Fort before. Yeah. And he did straight. He's also had really bad games too. But I mean, a pinch, it's kind of what you're looking at.
For sure. And we talked about Matt Broder, who was on top of all of this, who sent us the injury report that Easy didn't look at. Make sure you guys tune into Woodward Nights because that's his own show with Booner. Shout out Booner. Shout out Matt Broder from 8 to 10 weekdays every night. Make sure you guys tune into Woodward Nights with Booner and Broder. They're cooking up all the best takes, all the best gossip, everything you need to know about the Detroit Lions and every Detroit sports team. Go check out Woodward Nights 8 to 10 every weeknight. But yeah, it's the depth of this offensive line is something that if he doesn't have to play, if he's not able to play, I'm not too worried about it because you've got pieces you can move around. You've got pieces that can fill in. You've got guys that are competent players that can make things happen.
Chris?
DNC said this in the chat, and I thought this was an interesting point. He said, yeah, we know that we've talked about the depth of the offensive line and how they've been good at shuffling around and making it still work and being a very elite line. But is it concerning that throughout every season it's just been injury after injury? Like, you haven't seen the actual consistent unit that much. Is that any concern that you haven't seen what is theoretically your starting offensive line unit not that much?
No, because
we'll
they're still
see.
performing to a top 5 unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still respected
It's
around
just
the
the
league.
results.
Yeah, and that's why I like the Taylor Decker thing. Like, yeah, it sucks, but like it's not detrimental. It doesn't feel detrimental because we've seen them missing links and they still operate as such before. But I missed what Broder said in the Woodward Sports chat. I saw this. I read this a little bit yesterday too. But back to the Big V playing tackle, he can slide the tackle spot. And one of the beautiful things about having Graham Glasgow, he's both versatile as a center and a guard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I said. I think that would probably be the move is you move Penne to left tackle, slide Big V out, and put in Graham Glasgow. That would be what I would do if Taylor Decker can't go, but that still is up in the air if he's going to play or not. And we'll see. We'll definitely know more tomorrow. If he doesn't practice tomorrow, it's not looking too likely that he's going to play. But we'll see going forward. The guy's a pro. He'll be ready. And if he can play, I'm sure he'll be out there.
Yeah, I'm not stressing it in terms of like the short term, like the Seattle Seahawks game. I'm not stressing it in that sense at all. Long term, maybe, just because the amount of money that's tied into Taylor Decker, and that like, hey, if you want to win, you want to do something special, you want your best guys available.
I'm sure if this was something serious and a long-term injury, there would have been
exactly
something that came out at least about he's not playing this week. He's dealing with something already. So I'm not too worried about it being a long-term injury. Like I said, man, these guys, they roll ankles, they get feet stepped on, they get ankles stepped on, stuff like that. It happens in the trenches. So I'm sure if he's ready to go, he'll be ready to go. I'm not worried about this being a long-term or lasting injury.
Yeah, I think when Dan Campbell spoke during the last media session before he dipped off, he said, he's all right, we'll see. I took the he's all right as it's not a long-term thing. We'll see as in, like, we'll see this week. Yeah. And again, the only reason I would trip out is if it was a long-term situation. Not even just because you want your best available, especially in this division, regardless. The NFC has the best defenses.
Especially with what the Lions have going forward, with the hype they have around them, with the expectations they have, and the offensive line being the best part of the team. You're gonna want those guys healthy. You're gonna want them out there, and Taylor Decker being a big part of that for sure. But I'm not worried about it.
You love Ben Johnson, and the thing he said is he called him his blankie. Yeah, that's the blankie that protects him and holds him at night. And then on top of it too, you get this NFC division, as I was saying, like you got the Cowboys, you got the 49ers, the best defense, the scariest defenses are part of the NFC. Yeah, I'd rather have Taylor Decker in there than, no offense, than Graham Glasgow or Big V.
For sure. And, if the offensive line is Ben Johnson's blankie that he likes to hold at night, if you want somebody to hold at night, the first step is looking good. And you can look good by coming into Lady Jane's. You can walk into Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically register to win a trip of your dreams. And all expenses paid suite for the 2024 NCAA tournament. That's right. No expenses spared for you and 5 of your best buds. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the... Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Let's go! Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
Downtown's newest sports bar has 13 trackman simulators, certified instructors, and most importantly, a full bar and restaurant. The 5-iron golf leagues are back as well. Make sure you guys sign up. Use Woodward 10 for 30% off your league. That's 5irongolf.com. What up, though? Welcome back to the World Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my guy Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris. Feel free to hurl all their insults at him. Call him Abraham Lincoln. Artist formerly known as. Whatever you want. Saying, you fucked up there. I'm on your ass.
There's worse presidents to be compared to. I'm settling into the Abe Lincoln a little bit.
Do we want to get political? Which ones?
That is a pretty good president to be compared to.
Yeah, that is.
Maybe not in looks, but
Yeah. I mean, also not the worst in looks either. I mean,
Who's the ugliest president?
I don't know. I don't.
How do you?
I'm just saying.
Why
like,
are you judging the way they look?
They look however
Isn't
they
just
want.
on
I'm just
the merit of the
saying.
character?
What are you saying?
JB's moving. I'm mad at you. I gotta give you shit today. So Taylor Decker's not as much of a concern. If it was a long-term thing, I think we agreed maybe then. But in the short term, not as much.
They can win this game without Taylor Decker.
Yeah. What may or may not be concerns, Vinny, the 14 points of offense put up in opening night. It hasn't really been talked about because obviously they won the game. But
the Lions won a game.
Part of that was Brian Branch's amazing, phenomenal pick six, which if we hit 400 likes, you know what I'm saying, you get one for the free ski based on Spinny's pockets. But did the 14 points concern you, or was it just like a week one hiccup and getting back in the groove?
I think it was a hiccup. It was, the starters didn't play in preseason. They're getting in their groove. They're on the road in a hostile environment, going against a pretty good defense, even without Chris Jones. The Chiefs have a pretty good defense. So I'm not freaking out about them scoring 14. They didn't score a lot of points on the road at all last year either. It's just what happens. You go into a hostile environment. It's week one. You're still getting your feet wet a little bit, and that's what happens. So I'm not worried about that at all. I believe they're going to bounce back. I believe they score 30 points at least, and they make some things happen. So I'm not looking into a 14-point performance on the road in Arrowhead in week one.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit concerned, like on the low. But I was gonna watch the rest of this NFL week play out too, because I want to see how week one went for other quarterbacks around the league. And to be honest with you, look at that one that's considered a top three, widely regarded a top three quarterback in Josh Allen, who looked a little rusty. You have the same conversation with Joe Burrow. Looked kind of bad. Now those guys are some of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league, and also regarded as some of the best quarterbacks in the league. Lamar Jackson, arguably too, you could say had a rough start as well. What are you laughing about?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh. That's an insider. But with everybody else having a little bit of a rocky start, I do feel a little bit better about that. And, I mean, let's be real about it, too. Jahmyr Gibbs using limited snaps. I'm sure that, Sam Laporta wasn't used in the context. They want to use him the rest of the year. I mean, there's rookie guys kind of breaking into this. Yeah. That's also a major part of your offense. So
and here on Mark M, a red zone fumble, silent count all night, week one. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It was week one. You're in one of the most hostile environments in the NFL to go play. Not freaking out about a 14-point performance on the road in Arrowhead.
JB, you freaking out?
No, I'm not concerned about this at all. I mean, I know it's only 14 points, but as you guys said, they were just a little bit rusty. No one was really playing during preseason, and all of the teams that we know to be dominant in week one also kind of had bad games. I mean, the Eagles barely got out of there beating the Patriots. And, of course, Joe Burrow and the Bengals, they just look terrible. Yeah. But still, I mean, I think it's just week one rust. We can't really judge too much off of this.
I'm with you guys, too. I don't think it's too much. Initially, obviously, it was a concern. But, as I got to see the rest of the weeks play out, the rest of the games play out, I should say, you got to see some rust and from some elite-level places, too. And on top of that, too, I think Hoof Harder made a great point in the Woodward Sports chat, too. He said Andy Reid had 8 months to prep for your offense. That's what happens. Although, unfortunately for JFK, he's no longer around to witness this Detroit Lions playoff win. No, but seriously, I actually forgot what I was going to go with. I was going to take a shot at the Bears. They must prepare for the fucking Packers and still look like shit.
Yeah.
Although, I guess new offense.
New offense, yeah, new everything. I mean, but still, it's...
Speaking of Packers.
Bears look bad.
See Pete Prisco's power rankings?
Yes, I saw Pete Prisco's power rankings.
Pete Prisco, if you guys missed this on the Bruder and Broder show, the Green Bay Packers number 9.
Above
the Detroit Lions.
Yes.
At number 10. I see you peeped that before the show. What is your initial reaction?
He's throating the Packers. That's really the only reason you could have that. Yeah, did they look better? Sure. They played the fucking Bears, bro. The Lions were playing the defending champions in Arrowhead. They played the Chicago Bears. Stop. You can't tell me they're a better team. You're just... God, dude, that's why we need ski masks. We need to steal jobs from these old fucks that don't know what they're talking about, bro. That shit pisses me off. Like, if you wanted to say the Packers look good, I'm not going to take that away from you. The Packers did look good. But context matters. They played the worst team in the NFL. That doesn't mean anything to you. The Lions playing the Super Bowl champion and winning isn't more impressive than the Packers beating the Bears? Come on now.
Pete Prisco, kindly reached out to get you on the show as a guest. But at this point, we just got to take your dignity. What in the lovely motherfuck were you thinking, bro? But the Packers beat the Bears. The Bears had the #1 overall pick in the draft for what reason, Spinny?
They were the worst team in the league.
They awarded them #1 pick to the worst team in the league. That's who your beloved Packers beat. You're the Detroit Lions who beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Who won the Super Bowl last year?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
How? How on Mother's green earth could you have ever ranked the Green Bay Packers #9 over the Detroit? And this, am I being a fanboy, JB? Am I being am I being unsensical here? I mean, how does that make sense?
I don't know. Someone needs to make it make sense. I mean, hell, we did the power rankings earlier this morning as well too, and somehow, some way, Chiefs are still somewhat in there ahead of the Lions at 3.
I mean, I get that. I get that though.
No. I mean, I completely get that as well too. And it's fine if you want to put them in your top 10, but still, week 1, you still got a loss. I mean, it's fine if you want to put them 5 or 6. I'm not saying the Lions need to jump up to be 2, 3, or anything like that, but still, you don't need to have the Chiefs at number 3.
I have the Chiefs at 3.
I know both of you guys have the Chiefs at 3. I'm not gonna fight you. Come on, let's be real.
Hey, we're beating Chris today, not JB.
It's I mean, it was a 1-point loss to a great team without 2 of your top 3 best players. So I'm not gonna knock them down all the way for that. But
and that's what I was gonna get to too. Like with the Chiefs, there's some context there, right? These guys won the Super Bowl. These guys were missing Chris Jones. These guys were missing Travis Kelce. They now have Chris Jones and Travis Kelce back at practice today. With the Packers, like we beat a playoff team. And then they're floating around. The Packers weren't in the playoffs last year.
No.
The Packers got swept by the Detroit Lions last year.
They did. With Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, exactly. I would believe Aaron Rodgers is a perceived upgrade over Jordan Love. That you take out Aaron Rodgers from that situation. Listen, I'm not crying for too much respect anymore because again, at this point, I mean, we're wearing the mask for a reason.
Yeah.
We're taking it.
It doesn't matter. Don't respect us. What's his name?
Pete Prisco.
Pete Prisco. Don't respect us. We're just going to show up to your house at 3 a.m. with ski masks and kick the door in.
And not respect
and take that respect.
Yep. So you better leave it on the dresser or somewhere easy access.
We're taking what's ours.
Taking what's ours, Phil.
We're breaking windows. Scaring your kids.
He's breaking windows.
Nightmare.
Ah!
Imagine your child waking up to that at 3 a.m.
Keep playing games, Pete. Oh, your child's grown? Don't matter. We'll find your address.
Machine.
I'm a machine, Pete Prisco.
We're flushing your fish down the toilet. We're letting your cat out in the backyard. We're taking. I don't want to say anything about.
We'll let the cat out in the front yard.
Yeah, front yard. We'll let the dog out in the backyard because the cat will come back. The dog will just run around.
And we're gonna go up to your fridge too.
Yeah. And we're gonna change the expiration date on your milk. So you never know when it's expired.
We're going to turn the heat up in the house.
Yeah.
So you sweat your sleep.
Yeah. I'm going to fart on all your cushions. I'm going to switch the keys around on your computer so you look like an idiot when you're trying to type something.
I'm going to change the channel on TV so when you press last, it's not actually the last channel you watch. It's some random channel. I'm going to make it one of those order-in shopping channels. I'm
going to look up gross porn on your family computer so your wife finds out and yells at you.
Yeah, stuff with midgets and deer.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Really weird stuff. Like ski mask stuff.
Pete Prisco. You the dick. Asshole.
Let your voice crack like that.
Are there? I mean, should they? The Packers? All right, subjectively. Objectively. Selectively. How would you guys break down, like roster by roster, who has a better quarterback, the Packers or Lions?
The Lions.
Who has a better running back stable? Lions.
The Packers.
It's fair. Who has the better receiving core? I might go Packers.
Healthy, fully, like non-suspended J-Mo, I'd go Lions.
Yeah. But as of now,
Packers probably.
Okay, so 2 Packers, 1 Lions. Offensive line, that's not even the question.
Yeah,
that's the Detroit Lions. Defensive line.
Lions.
Yeah, Rashawn
Yes.
Gary.
Yeah.
Who else they got on there? I feel like I got somebody else on there respectable. I can't think of his name. Preston Smith. Is he still there?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Fuck it. We'll go Lions. All right, linebackers. Lions. Isn't that good to say?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what have we in it? We used to do those matchups every week last year. And not once we picked
All
the
Clay
Lions
Walker
linebacker.
does is push over training staff. All he does is push over training staff and then throw temper tantrums.
Actually, I like Clay Walker.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Is he more of a rush? He rushes more than he's back in coverage.
Yeah.
I come to the offensive line then, or defensive line. All right, I might give them defensive line and give us linebackers. Secondary, they got Yari Alexander, Rasul Douglas. Who has a better secondary?
Lions.
Yeah, so we're still pound for pound.
Yes.
Better than the Packers. On paper.
On paper.
And then you give the results of this beating the Super Bowl champions and then beating the fucking lowly Bears. Did you see it went viral last night, by the way, too. QB school. JT Sullivan, he does great breakdowns. If you guys, you're gnawing on Jared Goff and you want some dose of reality, he's a great guy to tune into, a non-biased factor. He tells you how it is. He's a good quarterback, but he's not doing the elite stuff. But they broke down Justin Fields' tape.
Yeah, I saw that.
Embarrassing, bro.
It was embarrassing.
I don't know if they designed those same routes or they're just like stupid enough to run the same routes, because for some reason they still Chase Claypool out there with minimal effort. But it was rough. There's a certain play where they had the tight end lined up as if he was going to run a route, but they jumped back in the block, but he was in like a route stance, so his legs were staggered. And you know how you're easier to push down, your legs are fucking staggered. So he just got ran through, and then Justin Fields had to throw the ball like, immediately right away.
Yeah.
That's who the Packers be. Some don't even know what kind of plays they're running over there. But tell us about Fairway Packing Company, Easy. Sure thing.
Should have left it up.
For over 60 years, Fairway Pack Company has provided Michigan's finest restaurants, hotels, casinos with prime beef, Wagyu beef, and dry-aged beef. Experience the Fairway difference for yourself today. Visit the steak shop in Grosse Pointe Woods for grab-and-go steaks or online at fairwaypacking.com.
Gabby is a college student struggling to study for her big exam. Then, she discovered Syntron, a healthy way for her to stay awake and focus. Jennifer frequently has chaotic days like this until she gets online, orders some Syntron, and finds her groove. April visited her local grocery store, purchased a case of Syntron, and entered to win the Syntron 100K Vegas giveaway. Pick up your case of Syntron today at any Meijer location or visit drinksyntron.com/Vegas and enter for the 100K Vegas giveaway.
Woodward Sports own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot off the press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
Now, how would you like to win a $100,000 Vegas getaway?
Okay.
Take your closest friends. I'll take Spencer. I don't know if I'll take Easy.
Thanks.
Easy's kind of mad at me right now, so I'll take Spencer and JB. But you can take them and live it up in the city that never sleeps. It's the Syntron Energy. Drink it and live it. Purchase a 24-pack today and enter for your chance to win the $100,000 Vegas getaway. That is at drinksyntron.com/Vegas, and you can buy it at your local Meijer store. It's Syntron, the healthier energy drink with great taste and the choice of people who desire to look good, feel good, and be the best versions of themselves.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy Joe, my guy Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB Smooth.
Hello, friend.
Abraham Lincoln, artist formerly known as.
Just saying.
Not the chat filling that blank.
Not the worst president.
If you guys see the poll up right now, if we're hitting 400 likes on the stream, we're giving away a Brian Branch jersey. Right now, we're 155. That's for the people who joined in a little bit late and missed that news. We're moving on.
Shout out to Easy for buying that jersey all himself.
Shout out to Chris for buying that jersey. Moving on, though.
Shout out to not spending, because I'm not buying it.
We're all 4 going in.
No.
It ain't nutty.
Not even close.
What do you mean? Moving on. We'll discuss this after the show.
Nope.
What concerns you the most about the Seahawks?
The receiver core, I mean, obviously, and Kenneth Walker. Like, it's obviously them not having their 2 starting tackles is going to help with their offense not getting off like that, but they still have weapons, man. They've got weapons out there. You look at DK Metcalf, you look at Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, and then you have Kenneth Walker in the backfield, man. There's a lot of guys out there that can hurt you. There's a lot of guys out there that can do a lot of different things to this defense. So they're gonna, obviously it's gonna be easier to get pressure on Geno Smith, but you're gonna have to make sure you get it done. You're gonna have to make sure you get him off the spot, make sure he's not comfortable, take care of business, because it's gonna be rough if you don't. If you don't get to Geno and he's able to go through his progressions and make things happen. They have a lot of weapons and a lot of guys that can hurt you. So the biggest thing for me is the skill position players for the Seahawks, man. They got some studs out there.
Yeah, I think I hate to sound like arrogant and like just that confident in the Detroit Lions. It almost feels crazy to say, especially with this team who's whooped us the past 2 years. I guess last year was kind of close, but still, they put up, 38 points on us? It was disgusting. I'm not that concerned. I mean, if there is anything, it's definitely the wide receivers. I think the run defense bolstered up from the back half of last year. I mean, we have the numbers to prove that. Not a single running back ran for, Saquon Barkley. I think only mustered up like 13 or 30 yards against us when they played him. And Saquon Barkley led the league, or was like fourth in the league last year. Like the Detroit Lions defense, the run defense specifically, shored up the back half. As much as I respect Kenneth Walker, I guarantee he's still able to make some moves and make some plays because he's that elite of a player. I'm not that concerned about him. It is the wide receivers, though, just because that does feel like the weakness. Now, you watch the Kansas City Chiefs game, and yeah, we won by 1 point, and yeah, it was on the road, but the drops were a conversation because the drops happened. The wide receivers were open. They just dropped the damn ball.
Yeah.
And those were wide receivers that we mocked heading into that game. These wide receivers, we mock them still because we're assholes, but like DK Metcalf is no one to sneeze at. I know I sneezed earlier. And you got Tyler Lockett. He's no one to sneeze at.
Boom.
And Jackson Smith and Jigba. Like those are all respectable names that could do damage for you, and it does concern me a bit.
They also don't have Patrick Mahomes being able, or they don't have Patrick Mahomes being able to place the ball like he was that night, hitting Kadarius Toney in the hands just to have it drop. They don't have the strength on the offensive line like the Kansas City Chiefs do. So there are a lot of different factors to that. I don't think that Geno Smith's going to be able to read through his progressions. I don't think Geno Smith's going to be able to make all these reads. First of all, he doesn't have the arm talent or the sheer will to make things happen like Patrick Mahomes does. Mm-hmm. And the offensive line was weak already, and now you're missing your 2 tackles, more than likely. Geno Smith's going to be running for his life all day on Sunday.
We definitely say that in a situation where the tackles are missing, and you're not wrong. That's kind of what I hinted to at the beginning of the segment. But like last year, 48.7 of that came from Jared Goff, shout out. But 48-45 was the final score of that Seattle Seahawks game. I'd love to disrespect Geno Smith, but back-to-back years now, the Seahawks have put up 40-plus points on the Detroit Lions. And Pete Carroll's a Super Bowl winning head coach. He's also a winning coach at the collegiate level too. He's 72 years old. He's knowledgeable in the game. He's one of the best. He just is. Like the team that last year, no one expected that out of him. I thought he could have won head coach of the year over Brian Dable. They both did respectable jobs, but like freaking Tariq Woolen, a rookie. Mm-hmm. And I got Devon Witherspoon out of that to that too. But Charles Cross, a rookie as well. Kenneth Walker, a rookie. Like it was a young team.
Yeah.
And Geno Smith started for the first time as like a true guy with no one else behind him besides that one dude that was in Denver. Can't think of his name, but I like him because he likes Jeezy.
Yeah. Drew Lock.
Yeah. That's about it. I guess I respect Geno Smith, but like you said, in a scenario where those tackles are gone, I'm not that concerned. Especially with I have Kirby Joseph and CJ DJ, 2 guys I consider playmakers in the back. If those passes were made or catches were made, those guys are there to clean up. You've seen Kirby put somebody on a fucking helicopter. You see how aggressive Isaiah Pacheco ran. CJ DJ put him out of the game, had him injured up until recently, right before last week's game. We're good.
Yeah,
we're really good. I love the question. It usually is one you want to look at when you want to look at things objectively, but without those tackles, man, I'm really not sweating these guys at all.
No, Geno's going to be he's going to have to make quick decisions. He's going to have to make quick reads. And now that we've got guys in the secondary that can make plays on the ball, it makes it better for them because they're not going to have to cover as long. They're going to be able to jump routes. And if he does throw it late and deep over the middle, you've got guys like Kirby Joseph and Chauncey Gardner in the back end of that'll go after there and get to the ball. So I'm not worried about it at all. The one thing I am worried about is Kenneth Walker, is if we're too dialed into the pass rush, if he can get going, that might not stem well for the Lions defense.
Another thing too, we're gonna have upwards of 300,000 people, fucking lunatics in that stadium with ski masks on, screaming at them every single time they hit the field for offense.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest advantage. Like, is the home field advantage that the Lions will bring. I know there's no doubt in my mind that place is going to be rocking. We've said it all week, and we're going to continue to say it. Then we're going to come back Monday, and we're going to talk about, damn, how crazy was that atmosphere? That was one of the best sports atmospheres we've ever experienced in our life. That's what it's going to be for them Monday. So, and that kind of intensity is just going to disrupt the flow of the offense all the time. And at the end of the day, again, you don't have a Patrick Mahomes, a guy who's the king of improvising. Geno is again, he's a lot like Goff. He's a quarterback that's good when everything around him is good. So if you start to mess with that internal stability and the flow of the offense, then Geno can get rattled very easily.
And I see a comment in the Woodward Sports chat from DNC ENT. The noise in Ford Field ain't gonna be no different than the 12s. Here's the difference.
It's in the dome.
It's in the dome. And on top of that too, when that noise is going on, the defense is on the field.
Yeah.
The offense, they're not screaming while the offense is there. It's a different scenario. You ever see that quiet offense at work? Offense at work? I don't know why I say it like that.
Pocket death pipe.
Pocket death pipe. But this, we ain't gonna have that quiet offense at work.
Yeah.
Ford Field's gonna be rocking. I mean, Dan Campbell, literally, he didn't ask you guys to be the loudest crowd. He expects you to be the loudest crowd. He's telling you. He's setting the standard, and it's our jobs to go out there and meet it. Do you think they'll do it, by the way?
I do.
Like the all-time record?
Yes.
It's like an indoor record.
All-time record.
If I'm betting, if there's any, JB, you're the degenerate. I'm sorry. I apologize to put you in that light, but like,
he always does.
What app has like the most like wild props where I'd find like Detroit Lions breaking the decibel record? Is there a sportsbook out there like that?
I don't think there's a sportsbook out there that has them breaking the decimal record, but I mean, I'm sure you can probably find one, one of those underground, those black market ones on the internet. I'm sure you can find one there.
I can see them breaking the indoor one for sure, without a doubt in my mind. The one that does concern me is like the outdoor. You look at the two stadiums that hold the highest decibel records. If I'm not mistaken, it's both Seattle and Kansas City. What's one thing they have in common? They're both outdoor and they got that weird oval shape going. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of like what's that place in Denver where it's like the amphitheater? Yeah. Because outside it echoes off the walls. I think that's like what those stadiums provide, which helps them be a little bit louder.
So we just got to push Ford Field a little bit.
Yeah,
if everybody gets on both sides of Ford Field and we just push it a little bit, we can create better acoustics.
Nice.
Why don't we just take Ford Field and push it somewhere else?
Just flip it upside down.
But before we go to break, I got to tell you guys about something, and that's where you can go after the Lions beat the Seahawks. And that's the Lions post-game show with Stick and Maz. Make sure you guys tune in every week. Stick and Maz are going to be breaking it down with weekly special guests. It's going to be awesome, and it's directly after all Lions games on Woodward's YouTube channel, so make sure you guys go check that out. So you said you don't think they're going to break it?
I thought we were going to break from me. I apologize. I don't think they'll break the actual one. Boona, are you in a meeting or no?
I'm about to. Get the fuck out of here,
sit down then.
I don't want to miss this.
You think they're going to beat the... You say they're going to break it. I know what you're going to say.
Fuck out of
You're
here,
a slap ass.
What?
Detroit Lions breaking the... Sit down. You see him get off the phone and you get up off your ass. Do you think the Detroit Lions, Ford Field, are going to break? They're not going to hear you if you're not on the mic, bub.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
yes,
we're live.
You know
doing this for practice?
We do a show, buddy.
What do you? Come on now.
My bad, boys. No, I thought you guys were on a commercial right now.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I did not realize you guys were.
Do you think Ford Field will break the loudest stadium record?
Yes.
I knew you'd say that.
I don't think it's a slappy.
I mean, it's a 50-50 guess.
Yeah, it is. But I don't think
Nailed
it's
it.
If you say yeah,
called it.
It's not a slappy take if you say yeah, though.
Why not?
I mean, you saw the video that we posted on Twitter today at the Silverdome. Like, Lions fans are going to show out. It's the most anticipated Lions home game in how long? Like, almost ever at Ford Field.
Yeah.
They've already said they've gotten, close to it before. Not close to it, but in some games it's been up there. This is the most anticipated home game we've ever seen at Ford Field. Not the biggest and the most important, but anticipated. The Lions are 1-0, just beat the Chiefs. Like, they're going to have a chance to break that record. I wouldn't, being in a dome, would not be surprised if that gets broken.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually, I'm looking it up right now. The Arrowhead, they actually did design it to have higher.
Yeah, they're cheaters.
Maybe they won't, though. It might just be really close, but it's still going to be loud.
Because I just look at, like, it was the Seattle beat it for a minute, and then KC got it back, and KC dominated it. What is it, by the way? Isn't it like 131 or something like that?
I think it's like 142.
I'm going to pull it up. BS. But one thing's they have in
got
common,
1 minute.
both those stadiums are outdoor.
It's true. It's true. You get that, and then we'll get back to you. But first, let me tell you guys about SMA. SMA, the sports marketing agency, helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate, along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, two of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder.
Join Woodward Sports and Long Drink live this Sunday for the official Lions VIP tailgate party. It's at Eastern Market in Shed 5, and it's going to be a bash. Starting at 9:30 until game time, the official Lions tailgate is back and better than ever. How would you like the pregame with the Woodward Sports crew and be treated like a VIP? Free food, free drinks, and entertainment, all included. Get your tickets online today at bullseyeeventgroup.com. And guys, I know I'm reading right now, but dead ass, we've made the commitment to showing up and turning up. Me, Spinny, Lucas, JB, are you pulling up?
Yeah.
JB's gonna be there.
I mean, I should be there. So
you just made it sound way less hype, but we're gonna be there. We turn it up. Make sure you guys are there. BullseyeEventGroup.com. Follow us on IG and direct message us with Lions VIP for a chance for free tickets to the tailgate.
Why didn't you ask Chris?
Yeah. Chris is dead to me right now.
He's upset.
Chris is dead to me right now.
I hope you're there, Chris.
I will be there. I will be doing the pregame with one Mr. Network himself, Mr. CEO,
the golden
Jeff
child.
Jeff Iafrate.
The guy, dude, I get starstruck every time I see that, man.
It's fair.
It's crazy.
It's fair.
It's not called starstruck, Chris. That's a boner. Yeah.
No, it's called
Wisconsin
starstruck
ways.
when you're amazed by somebody that's such a celebrity.
He's a handsome kid, though.
Man runs the network.
Huh?
Man runs the network.
Yeah, he does. His word is bond.
Word is bond. There's a poll made by Pride Detroit. And they made, like, what's your biggest concern about the Seattle Seahawks team? And it was mobile quarterbacks. Geno did a number on us last year. Actually, every team did a number on us last year. Is that, like, one thing he could sneak away and get away with? Is mobility?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he'll be able to move around.
To detrimental levels or what?
I don't know to detrimental levels. I think we're going to see him scramble a little bit. But I hope Brian Branch or Chauncey Gardner-Johnson comes screaming down off of a coverage and pops him right in the chest. If he tries to scramble, if he tries to move around. I want, for one time, the quarterback to be run. Take the 15. I don't care. Light his ass up. Make sure he thinks twice before running again. That's ski mask energy. That's what I want to see from our defense. Energy. Big ski energy. Ski yeet. Ski yeet.
Sorry, did that stream go out? Or my thing just
no.
It's here. But to piggyback off of Spencer, though, like the thing about Geno and being mobile and the Lions just struggling with all of that is that this year, this defense, is much more athletic and I think cerebral. Like I think this defense got so much better in both of those facets, and I think those are two things that will really help with the mobile quarterbacks that we face. I mean, like Jack Campbell alone. I mean, the dude is just an absolute beast. I mean, he alone upgrades the defense tremendously just from an athleticism standpoint, and then you add the intelligence and seasoned of CJ DJ. Like I think this defense will be a lot better prepared against mobile quarterbacks, which I think was one of the Lions' biggest weaknesses last year.
Yeah. I mean, remember last week when Brian Branch had his cramp He said he cramped in college, so maybe it was a real thing. But I took it as like a secondhand embarrassment to how bad he missed Patrick Mahomes like on that specific run. Because it was like, what just happened?
I mean, you're a little scared to hit a quarterback. You know, if you hit him too hard, you're going to get a flag. And in a game like that, that could be the difference. But in this game, and in this game early, if Geno starts running down the field, you pop him. You light him up.
Yeah, I think another thing, too, I mean, even more so than CJ, DJ, and Brian Branch, I mean, I like the mobility and ball hawk attributes that are given to a certain first-round pick we got. And Jack Campbell. And he may not be starting, but you know he's getting playing time.
Yeah.
We saw it last week. He made a highlight play against Patrick Mahomes.
That was nice.
And it wasn't like a receiver dropping a ball. It was Jack Campbell slapping that boy down. And then at first I thought he was just slapping the ground in excitement, but I think you were right, or whoever called out, maybe it was Lucas. He was pissed that he didn't get that interception, maybe.
No, that was me. Never give me my credit. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was pissed. I thought he was mad he didn't get the interception because that's the kind of psycho he is. He wants to make plays. He wants to make things happen. He's slamming the ground because he's pissed off about it. So I'm excited to see him get more reps. I'm excited to see everybody get more reps. But to stop Geno from running, it's going to take the linebackers. It's going to take the edges, setting contain, not getting too far upfield, make sure they keep him in the pocket if they can't get to him. So I'm excited to see what they can do, but it's definitely a point of emphasis. You know, we saw Patrick Mahomes run around a little bit. We know what rushing quarterbacks did to his defense last year, so we'll see if they can make sure that that Geno stays in the pocket.
Now that I'm thinking about it, too, I wonder if it's like a philosophy thing that AG has, because obviously quarterbacks that you call a play if they're a little bit out of breath. I mean, I'm throwing shit against the wall here, but like if you think about it, he kind of allowed it to happen all year last year.
Yeah,
we were pissed off about it, but you think about it, it still happened in games. Detroit Lions won.
That's what Malcolm told us, that they don't really believe in a QB spy.
Yeah,
they don't believe in having a guy follow the QB around, and I don't really hate that as much unless it's like a Lamar Jackson. But we saw AG's defense bottle up Lamar Jackson before, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens. But I think it's on the discipline of the defensive ends and the interior defensive linemen to make sure they don't break contain, to make sure they don't get too far upfield where the quarterback gets those easy rushing lanes. And if he does get out of the pocket, it's on the safeties and the linebackers to step up and get him down before he gets too far down the field.
I love this comment by Khalil Dunn. He says, Geno's in trouble this game. He's going to have the problem on his asterisks. Nice play on words. I respect that one, Khalil. I agree. And I think, too, maybe it's like we spoke to Malcolm Rodriguez. That's what he was referring to last year. And we asked him, actually, it was before the Seattle Seahawks game. And we wanted, I asked him point blank, you guys have like a QB spy on Geno? He's like, no, AG doesn't believe in that. I mean, I think maybe it is like a philosophy of his that he doesn't really care too much if it happens. Obviously, bust your balls and hurt you a lot more when it happens like a third down or something like that. But it happened all year. It persisted the entire season, even when we went on the 8-2 streak. And you thinking back to the game in Ford Field with Packers, Aaron Rodgers, I was pissed off. I'm like, this guy's fucking 50 years old, getting like 20-yard scampers on us. It was very annoying. But again, it persisted all season, and we still won games.
That's for sure. JB, you got some breaking news?
Just a little bit of breaking news. I mean, you guys are probably going to be happy about this, but Abe Lucas from the Seahawks, they just placed him on IR and signed 2 people off the practice squad.
Wow.
So
that is good news for us. Bad news for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Good news for Lions playoff chase a little bit too. Unless Pete Carroll gets back to.
Who's Abe Lucas?
That's their starting right tackle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was Charles Cross.
Charles Cross is the left tackle.
They put him on the IR?
Yeah, they put him on IR.
Yeah.
That's not good.
He had a knee injury coming into the season. He tried to play during the game last week. Had to leave early, and then same situation with.
I got Abe Lincoln on the brain.
Abe Lincoln on the freaking Seahawks.
You got Abe Lincoln on the brain.
Abe Lucas and Seahawks. Abe Lincoln in the booth.
But
and I ain't never told a lie, so I'm rocking with that name.
I think that's George Washington.
Yeah.
No, it's Honest Abe.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe.
Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, George Washington's got the wooden teeth.
Yeah.
He got offended by that. No, it's Honest Abe.
Listen, guys,
sorry,
I'm really getting into the character.
Sorry,
I
was throwing dirt on your ancestor's name.
You wear a top at the mouth.
We're not related. We just share the same job.
Oh, you could be an ancestor of him.
Then Abe Lincoln used to hunt vampires too. So
yeah, that's true. Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That's a real movie.
That was ridiculous when I saw that as a kid. I was like, what the hell? I didn't see that movie. I just saw the trailer. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, they'll make anything. They'll make anything.
I bet that movie was a banger. Can never go wrong with a vampire fighting movie.
It wasn't terrible.
The crazier part too is that Jason Peters is likely out as well, just from being like out of shape. You know.
Oh yeah, Jason Peters not playing. Dude, did you see my tweet last night?
No.
No, you didn't get a chance to.
Oh, yeah, I liked it.
Jason Peters, when James Houston lines up against him, was like,
I'm telling
too
you, man.
old for this shit.
I know Jason Peters has been him for the majority of his career. He's a big-bodied man, but like the pass rush moves that we see out of I can't think of his name right now. Sorry, James Houston.
Yeah.
They're not your typical pass rusher. He's an undersized edge rusher, so he's hitting you with the.
Oh yeah,
you know
Jason Peters, he would be gassed trying to guard James Houston.
He's buckling his knees for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's crossing guys over. It's disgusting
for sure.
Which, by the way, too. I mean, maybe I've been missing it, but Myles Garrett was using some of those moves against the Bengals too. The Bengals also bolstered their offense. I think didn't they get Orlando Brown?
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hey Chris, you should be Abe Lincoln for Halloween for sure. Have you ever done that before?
I should. No, I haven't.
Yeah, you should keep the beard going and be Abe Lincoln for Halloween.
I've done Waldo and I've done Leprechaun. I've done like just like ironic stuff like that.
Did you do Elf? You did Elf
yeah,
too,
I told you that. That was I think my first year at State. Yeah,
that was the same year my boy almost fought an Elf. It was probably you.
It was probably you.
It definitely wasn't me because I got a picture with me and two other people that are dressed as Elf. So I'm gonna show you the picture. I bet you it was one of the other two. It was one of you guys. And you guys wanted to fight, but no, I didn't see the movie at that time. When I dressed up as Elf, so people kept coming up to me being like, "Hey, I hope you find your dad." I'm like, "Shit, what the fuck happened to my dad?" Like I'm thinking like. I got genuinely paranoid for a second. I was like, because I didn't get it. I didn't watch the movie.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
All right, we get to.
Thanks, Mr. Norwal.
Do you have an intermission one? Intermission read?
No. Are you,
what?
Are you worried about Gino?
No, I'm not worried about Gino. I guess I was also like, I was asking beyond Gino too, though. You know what I'm saying, like just like for the entire year, because of the issue last year, and you start week 1. Although it's Patrick Mahomes, he did it in the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship. But he's scrambling with.
Now with your starting tackle being placed on the injured reserve,
Gino's gonna be running for sure.
Gino's gonna be running for his life. He's gonna be running from James Houston. He's gonna be running from Aiden Hutchinson.
That's why I was talking about the philosophy of AGs, because like we didn't always result. I mean, we still winning games, but his quarterbacks were running.
What did he say against the Rams? Holy shit!
Oh yeah.
He's going to be saying that a lot more.
Said, oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's going to be saying that a lot more when he sees.
There's also Aaron Donald, though. So.
Yeah, but we got Aiden Hutchinson.
I mean, Aaron Donald.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I do like Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson. Pick your poison. Would you rather get sacked by Aaron Donald or Aiden Hutchinson? They're both pretty big dudes.
What up, though, Tony D? One of my favorite pass rush moves, or just moves in general by Aiden in week 1.
That double spin?
Yes. Shit was so clean.
Great one way. Spun the other way, dude. Fell on the ground.
His ass down.
Yeah.
The crazy thing too, I remember. I think it was on. Who's the guy he got compared to coming out of the draft, or after he got drafted? Long.
Chris Long.
Oh, I guess he was on that podcast with him, and he's like, "Yeah, I usually didn't like the spin move. I usually want to use the stuff that works for me. When I tried it and started working,
shit worked pretty well.
Moves.
Yeah.
Aiden's out cold, man.
Aiden is cold. I'm excited to see what he does. I'm excited to see. Hutch with 2 sacks this week.
Think so?
Book it.
By the way, no sacks last week. You still campaign for the 13?
Yeah.
Or 13 and a half you had?
Yeah, because he's going to get 2 tonight. And he's going to get 2 next week. And he's going to get 5 and 3 with he's going to get 2 sacks this week.
I love and trust this coach staff. I'm not going to lie to you. I really wish I know James Houston got action, but I really wish we'd seen him more, because every time he was in, he was still effective.
I loved when they were putting Hutch and Houston on the same side of the defensive line.
Man.
That shit was getting me bricked up.
Houston was the one who came the closest to a sack. I mean, Kaminsky, did that one count as a sack for Kaminsky or no? Because he leapt forward.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Line of scrimmage.
I don't think so.
Well, regardless, Houston was the only one who actually had him by his legs, and Patrick Mahomes still tried to complete the throw.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, didn't get caught because they were dropping left and right. By the way, PFF only credited Kansas City Chiefs with 3 drops. What is the definition of a drop?
I don't know. Kadarius Toney had 4 drops by himself.
This is why I can't fuck with PFF, bro.
Yeah.
Like how?
But you love PFF.
We witnessed with our eyes. Chris, you said you never lie. You're in the booth lying right now.
I went to.
You're a real POS.
We've got a topic later about Jahmyr Gibbs. And I saw a PFF graphic, and it was like elusive rating.
Yeah.
And I was gonna like screenshot that and send it. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah, it was like,
that's what I'm saying.
It was like highest elusive rating for week 1, and it was Breece Hall was like 596, and Jahmyr Gibbs 372. I was like, dude, what? Like,
Spencer has the highest electric rating in the network, actually.
I do.
Fun fact.
See? I am electric. I am electric.
There's another comment yesterday too. Was like they're talking about the Rams offensive line. They're like, easy. The line was ranked 8. It's like, by what measurements?
Yeah.
But how do you truly, like, what measurement are you using to rank the offensive line?
I have no idea. PFF is just I feel like they're just like throwing shit at a board.
Advanced analytics of Detroit Lions offensive line ranked like 13th or something last year.
Like South Park has an episode where they make fun of Family Guy, and they say like their joke generators are manatees that like float random balls into a thing, and it's like 3 random words, and they make a joke. I feel like that's PFF. Like they just got like
seriously
fucking chickens running around, and they just grab one of them. And they're like, all right, this is the highest graded offensive rating for left tackles that played on Tuesday with the last name Thomas.
They were born on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's I don't know. PFF is weird.
Dave Chappelle had one like that with the fishbowl joke. That was actually really funny.
That's how ESPN statistics are all the time too.
PFF. Tim Kirkshin does a lot of stats like that for baseball. But we'll be right back. But first, let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever. You can get a full-body workout in just 30 minutes of the 30-minute circuit. And all memberships include fitness training. You can get all this for just $10 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card for $24.99 and get use of all the amenities. Planet Fitness, you can join in-club or online. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Hey, this is Mr. Kearney, Chief Academic Officer at Academy Warren. I want to welcome you to the brand new field house. The state-of-the-art facility has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, soccer field. It can be used for 7-on-7 football. Our K-8 academic features AM, PM, latchkey, small classroom sizes, Learning Street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, Houghton Mifflin curriculum, academic games, K-8 athletics, and more. Enroll today at academywarren.net.
Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions Show. Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
Burgers and chicken sandwiches are taking over at Big Boy. Try our new pretzel bacon cheeseburger. Turn up the heat with Bob's Hot Chicken Sandwich. Upgrade those regular fries with our chili cheese fries or loaded baked potato fries. Hit your sweet tooth with funnel cake fries or Reese's chocolate peanut butter thunder cake. Load up on all your favorites today at Big Boy.
How would you like to see famous athletes like Jim Harbaugh, Darren McCarty, and Brandon Edwards play golf with average Joes? Thanks to Randy Wise Automotive and Woodward Sports, you'll be able to do just that. It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour. Make the wise choice and pay attention to Woodward Sports for more info. What up, though? Welcome Smooth. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. If you missed it earlier, we are giving away a Brian Branch jersey at 400 likes at the expense of Christopher Platte. Address 23469 Apple Street.
It's actually very close.
Is it?
No.
What's the first number?
2. You got the 2. Did you say 4 is the second number?
Yeah.
2,
3, 4.
Yeah, that 2, 4 is the start.
What's the last 2?
I'm not doing it.
What's the middle one?
What's the street name?
If you put them all together.
What's the street name?
I'm not telling you that.
It's too much info?
Yeah, it's too much info.
All right. Anybody trying to dox
I'm a celebrity.
Make sure you guys pull up on Chris Ski Mask tonight. Dan Campbell joked around about the Jahmyr Gibbs touch situation. He's like, I planned on giving him more touches. We wanted to use him to the offense, but so many people are demanding it that I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah.
No. I'm not going to do it.
No.
I don't want to.
I don't really feel like it.
Neither.
Literally what he pulled. How you feeling about that whole situation?
He's just joking, obviously.
No, obviously, yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get more touches, and there's a reason he should, and one of these reasons is his elusiveness. And I'm not going to use the PFF elusive rating, but there was another graphic that I liked. Jahmyr Gibbs is currently on pace to break over 100 tackles this season. I know it's only one game, but still, that's pretty impressive. The last time an RB broke over 100 tackles in a season was Marshawn Lynch nearly a decade ago.
Wow.
Dan Campbell, Lions head coach, said recently that they like Gibbs more than Bijan going into the NFL draft. Campbell also said that Gibbs will be getting more touches going forward. Keep in mind, Gibbs broke that many tackles in just 7 carries. We saw it, dude. When he got the ball, when he was running down the sidelines, he was making people look stupid. He was spinning off of guys, making people miss, putting his shoulder down into dudes. It was impressive to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch. After like 3 carries, I was like, yeah, this kid's the real deal. Like give him the ball more. He makes people miss. He looks explosive, and he looks great in open space. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. I like the kid's real. He is going to make some people very stupid this season, and I'm excited to see it. Hopefully, starting with the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, it was. Actually, I gotta, because he had what 7 missed tackles. It was right. I know the one, and some of them too. It looked like he was the one was like a half a spin.
Yeah.
Mid spin, he was going to finish it out towards the right. Last minute decision goes to the left because he saw the KC defenders and got an extra like 4 or 5 yards.
And then put his shoulder down on dude on the sideline.
Run, and then looked and stared him down too.
Yeah.
I love it, man, and I can't wait to see that. I guess in the passing game as well too, because like, yeah, we talk about this offensive line, they're blocking. I'm on St. Brown. The first article you heard about him as a rookie was his effort in blocking drills as a wide receiver, and when that's your number one guy in the locker room, that's the precedent that's set.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what everybody wants to match. That's what's expected of the rest of you guys if you want to be great on this team. You see a lot of Jameson Williams too when he is healthy and when he's playing. That's the crazy part about this office, man. That guy's not even a part of this whole situation yet, and we already feel like we're rolling. I'm excited about that. But Jahmyr Gibbs, I hope he's not listening, but I try to make hella trades for him. Actually, if you are listening, Noah, what's up, man? DK Metcalf.
Bring him up.
Sprinkle a little something else on top.
Oh, what's up?
You know, DK Metcalf, he had the most targets and most yards out of the Seahawks receivers last week. Just saying. Not going to be able to run the ball. The offensive tackles are gone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're listening, Noah.
They're going to be down a lot. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
I am excited for Jahmyr. I'm excited to see him with the ball a lot more and see if this is what he's bringing at a consistent level every single time.
Yeah, and I expect it. I expect that's what they saw out of him in college. And like we said, Brad Holmes is one of the best talent evaluators in the NFL. And when you see a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs do that in just 7 carries, I think he's going to be pretty damn good for the entire year. I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm excited to see what he does going forward. And all these rookies, man, all these rookies are going to be looking good.
What'd you send?
Huh?
What'd you guys send? Another practice thing?
What?
Oh, nothing. I was looking at Slack.
Oh, yeah. Just let me know when you get it, Chris.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Okay, yeah. Jared Goff is comfortable with these rookies. He's comfortable with what they can do because they've been in big spots before, and he touched on that a little bit here.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was really impressive to see them all have really no flinch. And I think I tell people all the time, like, are the rookies going to be nervous? It's like, well, they've played in big games. They've played national championships. You know, of course, that was a big game the other night, but these guys have played on big stages, and you can tell.
And that's what happens when you draft guys out of Alabama. Like, they're used to playing on big stages. They're used to playing against real competition, against real teams. And you could see why Brad Holmes likes to do it, because Brian Branch looks like the real deal. Jahmyr Gibbs looks like the real deal. We'll see J-Mo when he gets back and he puts the league on notice. So I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited to see what Jahmyr Gibbs does for the rest of the year and going forward.
Who do you think has more total all-purpose yards in the year? I'm around St. Brown or Jahmyr Gibbs?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'm going to say Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah?
I think he can get up close to 1,500.
What about Jahmyr and Montgomery?
Jahmyr.
Yeah, just because he's running the ball and playing the passing game. I still need to see, like, maybe not. Maybe I'm rushing it selfishly because I'm a fanboy. But, like, I want to see what Ben Johnson meant by we're going to use him in ways you don't expect or haven't seen.
Yeah.
Because, like,
starting left tackle if Taylor Decker's out. Jahmyr Gibbs.
That'd be hilarious. Because I don't know, man. I just want to see what you're thinking. He's a mad scientist.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see it at least before he goes. I can't expect him to come out in this game. I think it's going to be like probably a divisional game or, one that's a bigger situation. Although last week was a big one. We didn't see anything freaky or special out of it. He kind of just did normal running back stuff. Which, by the way, I'm going to keep calling him a running back because I did hear in a couple plays out of slot.
Yeah, he did. He's a weapon.
But mostly, when he touched the ball, it was every time it was out of, out of the backfield, which ain't an issue. He's way more explosive than DeAndre Swift.
Yes.
DeAndre Swift, who did absolute shit last week. I think he had 3 yards rushing.
You might want to start him this week, though.
I saw
Kenneth Gainwell's out.
Kenneth Gainwell's out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah.
I will start him. Thank you for that information.
No problem.
Shit, dog. I might do that right now.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see what these guys can do going forward. I'm excited to see what the kids do when they're out there. And if you want more information about the Detroit Lions, you know where to get it, and that's at Woodward Sports, especially with our new Lions Insiders show. Lions Insiders Gabby D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and the man, the myth, the legend, Terry Foster are going to be breaking down everything Detroit Lions based. Tuesdays, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., so make sure you check out the Lions Insiders show with Gabby D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster. I miss T-Foss, man.
Yeah. He'll go I can get him to come to the tailgate for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Once he hears his free drinks.
He's got to be there.
Yeah.
T-Foss is a legend.
Yeah, well, yeah, he'll be there for the free drinks for sure. They do a mixed drinks. I think it's just like beer.
I think it's everything. They're not
Yeah,
going to have a
sponsored
tailgate.
by Long Drink, yeah.
They're not going to have a tailgate with no liquor. I was looking at, they were like mapping it out over there.
Uh-huh.
Like when I was TD and BDE, they had like a floor plan of it.
Yeah.
Because they were telling these guys like where they're going to set up and stuff.
Dope.
I saw like burger bar, hangover cure bar.
Get out of here.
Taco area. I was like, oh, man. Bro.
There's going to be a ton of food down there.
Yeah, shit. How heavies are going to get down on Sunday.
We're going to be there Sunday. Pull up Sunday. I'm turning up. So you guys want to turn up with us?
Yeah.
It's for sure going
Ski
down
masked
Sunday.
up, burgers down. It's going to be fun.
I'm going to have mustard stains on my ski mask.
Yeah, for real. I'm excited though, man. First real game of the year. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm ready to have a good time.
Is Jameer more of a dangerous weapon than J-Mo? Because remember when Amon-Ra said that he's almost just, he said he's faster in the 40. He's saying.
Yeah, he said J-Mo's faster. He'd beat him in the 100. But
yeah, because J-Mo gets going in long strides.
Man, that's a tough question. That could be a whole segment by itself.
Yeah.
But that is a tough question. I'm going to say yeah because of the different ways you can use them.
Isn't it weird to say that those guys are more like dynamic weapons, but Amon-Ra still the better?
Yeah.
The best one?
Yeah.
Is that just hammer home like consistency or like?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just consistency and comfort. Like when you're in the NFL, you're getting. Think about all the different looks Jared Goff is getting. Like there's so many ways to package and scheme a defense. So to have somebody that you can know consistently will be open or get himself open, that's just invaluable in the NFL.
Yeah. Hardest work on the team. Uncle Neil soft feet. T-Foss likes Henny probably. T-Foss is a bourbon drinker.
T-Foss is a bourbon drinker.
That was a wild assumption.
I mean, everybody likes Henny.
Yeah, it's hard not to like Henny. I couldn't tell you last time I drank dark liquor.
I'm not a big Henny guy though, actually.
I'm tequila and gin.
Yeah, the gin thing is just
the gin thing.
Gross. You're
tequila all the way.
Yeah, like my drink of choice is Long Island.
That Don Who had me ripped up.
I know.
Well,
I'm thinking
Don Who and Corona and gin.
You wanna? Oh, I guess we're not doing the game here.
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm saying Thursday night. Tomorrow. Yeah. I said maybe somewhere in the show.
No, I'm working out after the show tomorrow.
But my drink of choice is Long Island. All day or day.
That's fair.
If you're drinking, I mean, you get where you're trying to go in like 2 sips. I'm 2 drinks, I should say.
I'm grown.
Do you think it's Jameer too? You asked me the question. Did you answer it?
What?
Who's the more explosive weapon?
Yeah, I think so.
Jameer or J-Mo?
Only because he has reps at both receiver and running back.
Nick Holland, no, I don't plan on blacking out again. That is not.
Show him your scar.
Not something I plan out. Yeah.
Show me, whoa.
I got battle wounds on my elbows and my knee. Coyote Joe's, shout out.
No, I definitely think it's Jameer just because of what he could do out of the backfield. I mean, we've seen J-Mo on the end round, but like that's not like anything.
Yeah, anything crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously still dynamic speed-wise and can do great things for you that way. See a couple comments in the Woodward Sports chat admiring Sam Laporta's blocking.
Sam Laporta's blocking was nice. It
brings
was
a tear to my eye almost.
He was throwing some people around, and I love to see that.
I did not expect to see that.
And the defense looked pretty good too. But if you need a better defense, all you got to do is hit up Guardian, because Guardian Alarm will offer you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians will take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and they will stay on the phone as long as needed. Of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800-STAY-OUT. That's 1-800-STAY-OUT, and let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Come to any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win an all-expenses-paid suite for the 2024 NCAA tournament for you and 5 of your best buds. That's right, college basketball's most elite event. You and your 5 best friends just get to any Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically register to win the trip of your dreams. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Brace yourselves, Detroit. As the sun begins to set, 2 of Woodward Sports' brightest young stars will be taking the mic for a brand new show. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder. The dog days in Detroit are over, and the boys are unleashed. Join in on the banter and hop on the bandwagon of the #1 night show on the internet. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel every weeknight from 8 to 10 p.m. Woodward Nights with Spooner and Broder.
It's the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour.
You're a good coach, Tim. Oh, great shot.
Some of the biggest names in Michigan sports, and some, well, not so much.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, shit. Go in.
Watch episodes at woodwardsports.com.
Experience the true meaning of exceptional cannabis with Dispo Dispensary. With over 12 locations, including the new location that will be at this Friday at Whitmore Lake, Dispo is never far away. Join Ermanni, Braylon Edwards, myself, Spinney, this Friday at 50 North Territory Road in Whitmore Lake. We'll be turning up, as always, Dispo Dispensary, your local cannabis plug. That's DISPO Shops. If you cannot make it there, they'll deliver it to you.
And it might be JB.
It might be JB.
Might be.
Just saying. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Redweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If we hit 400 likes, which I see the stream is at 400 live viewers, we'll be raffling off Brian Branch jersey, courtesy of Chris for Platte, located at 24. I got his address somewhere on my phone. We'll get it out there for you guys. Amon St. Brown does a great podcast with his brother, Equinamius, and they had one today. They kind of brought up the ski mask topic, turning it into something more than just for the fans. You gonna play that video, Chris?
Yep. So we do the warm-ups, boom, go out. I don't know if you saw CJ Gardner-Johnson, our safety, had the ski mask on before we walked out. I was like, oh yeah, that's hard. I told him after the game, I'm like, bro, you need to do that every game. Just you like walk out of the tunnel, you go in the front, you have the ski mask on, and we'll just all be behind you. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I was like, you better do it. And then he just said, I don't know if you saw on he had a little interview, whatever. He said he wants everyone in ski mask for the next game. I'm like, shoot, if they want to do it, they can do it. But a turnover ski mask will be super hard. If anyone takes it, it was the Lions' idea. If we get a turnover, we need to have a mask on the sideline, and whoever had that turnover just throws it on. That would go crazy. But talking about the game.
A turnover ski mask, Benny. I had to rush to put this thing
said
up.
You'd be ready.
I said I would be ready. And I'm ready. A turnover ski mask,
Yeah,
Benny.
rip that thing, bro.
I think it's more of a college thing, though. Like a little turnover gimmick.
I don't care.
Think it's hard?
Yeah, I think it's dope. We're villains. We're takers. We're going to take that shit, throw the ski mask on.
They put it on. It's like one of those sex latex ones. Spikes
The
on
gimp
side.
mask.
Yeah, it's a gimp mask. I mean, honestly, listen. I'm going to hit up our guy over at Questionable Tees. Shot Questionable Tees. I want villain. I think Nikki told me this too. Villain, like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like
a face tat?
Little eyebrow tattoo, yeah, right there. Shit, what else? Like what would the turnover ski mask have on it?
Villain, grit.
But where? Right here?
Yeah.
Grit on the eye. Villain right here. I like where we're going so far. Any Lions logos?
One Pride or a Lions logo?
Because the one thing I don't want to happen, I don't want it to be a ski mask just like bedazzled out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like someone's 6th grade daughter made it. I just don't want that to end up with what's happening. I want that bitch to look hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, grit, villain.
For the Woodward Heavyweights logo on the side.
For sure have the Heavyweights logo on there. I'm definitely getting that done to this one. He said he could do it. And put it right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
A little fucked up knife, maybe. Isn't that what that is on his face? 21?
Yeah, it's a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife. On God. That's why he says on God.
On God.
On God. No, that shit would be hard. And honestly, I think they should do it. Was it Flannel Sam that tried saying that it wouldn't be like a culture move? It would be like what you were there for, JB? What the hell was he saying?
He just doesn't he doesn't think it would be, I guess, cool or fitting for the Lions, especially in the direction that they're going
Flannel
right
Sam's
now.
kind of being a bitch about it, not gonna lie.
Why? What's he saying?
I like a little professionalism, is what he said.
That's what he said?
He wants the Lions to be professional when we're going out there.
Fuck that, bro.
Sam.
We're villains. You have your GM wearing a shirt that says villain on national television at the draft. You go out there and you do villain things. You rob people. You take shit away from them. Turnover, ski mask. I love it.
Flannel Sam. You want to be professional, brother.
He's like the blue M&M.
You slammed our studio. I feel like it's lopsided. Does it look lopsided? That's just me.
It does a little bit, but
Right?
not like badly. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, go at Flannel Sam.
Hold on. Yeah. Let me fix this for the Flannel Sam rant. All right, we good?
Yeah, you still
All right,
look like the blue M&M.
Take 2. Hi. I'm just kidding. Flannel Sam, how you bitching about professionalism? You slammed our fucking studio door and claimed you bang your wife every night.
That is true.
On a live stream.
That is true.
You don't want the mask? Nacho!
Oh man!
Was there any like some screamo music?
Don't stretch them out like that.
Sorry for audio listeners.
5 stars.
5-star reviews for audio listeners.
Oh, Jesus.
If you are listening on audio at some point, you gotta come watch the YouTube.
Yeah, you gotta watch the YouTube.
I feel like everybody that listens to us on the podcast, like just doing the audio, I feel like they know because every time we say it, and I feel like they just assume to laugh whenever they hear silence.
Yeah.
Like they just know that something.
These guys are doing
wild's
something
happening.
stupid. Yeah.
I can't wait to see the mask on your big ass head.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's ain't bad. I just
skin tight.
Does it look tight?
No, it's just
it's
like
supposed to be tight, right?
Yeah, the mouth hole is so small.
I know that's part's really.
That's what makes me laugh every time. It's how small the mouth hole is. And you do look like the blue M&M a little bit. but yeah, Flannel, come on, man. You gotta love this shit. You gotta get on board with this shit, man. This is legendary. This is legendary stuff. Shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown for being on board with it. The whole team's. He said you better wear that shit out of the tunnel, first out of the tunnel every game.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love it too. And like I'm not want to go in on Flannel Sam like that, but to be honest with you, like it's a thing in college for a reason. Like it's an incentive to do something. It's like when I played football, we used to get like little stickers.
Yeah, the helmet stickers.
Or M&Ms.
Yeah, or Ohio State, but like
we got Crunch Bars. Biggest hit of the week gets a Crunch Bar.
It's fat as fuck.
Yeah, I got a couple of them boys.
They do that for the swim team too.
I got one of them for hitting a girl one time.
Wait, what? For real?
Yeah, I mean she was running the ball. I lit her ass up.
They gave you a Crunch Bar for hitting a girl?
Bro, I smacked her.
Did they not know it was a girl?
No, they knew it was a girl.
Damn, what kind of Andrew Tate coaches you got over
Bro,
there?
she was like, it's not like they were like, oh, you know, Make-A-Wish kid coming in, everybody don't tackle him. Like, it was in the middle of the game. And they were down by like 3 touchdowns, so I guess they were like emptying the bench. And as a girl at running back, they gave her the ball. I was playing D tackle, hit a swim move, lit her ass up in the backfield. And I stood up, and like I wasn't like, fuck you, bitch. Like I wasn't like getting in her face or anything. I just stood up and walked away. And all the guys on the other team were like, oh, I bet you feel good about yourself. Blah, blah. What, am I just going to let her run past me? Am I just supposed to not tackle her because she's a girl? Like, no,
maybe not slam her on the ground.
I tackled her. I tackled her like I would have tackled anybody else in that situation. And that's what equality is. I'll hit you like I hit any other football player.
Adam in the Woodward Sports. I'm
Is
sorry.
it worse
I
than
fucked
punching
that
a
up.
homeless man?
Yeah, no, it's not worse than punching a homeless man.
Okay,
We're playing
good.
football.
Yeah.
DNC ENT in the Woodward Sports chat says
Detroit Supremacy said Spencer Porter Jr.
Spencer Porter Jr. Ooh.
No, we were playing football, and she got the ball, and I tackled her.
That's a rough one.
That was a rough one.
Adam said he hated this morning too. Adam's a miserable human being.
See, Nick Holland not tackling her would have been sexist.
Because Adam said he hated the mask thing too. Adam's a miserable human being. Did he not sit up here in this very seat like every damn day and tell you he's going to jump off a bridge or beat people with baseball bats?
Cocaine.
Yeah, like we're not surprised Adam wasn't a big fan of it, but it's effective. You see it in college football for a reason. You see it out of successful programs for a reason. Maybe not Alabama. Actually, did Alabama have anything like that? I know Michigan had the turnover buffs.
Michigan had the turnover buffs. I don't know. Alabama, the U's got the turnover chain. UNLV's got the slot machine. There's a lot of.
One issue I just thought about too with the turnover mask. They're playing football. You're getting sweaty.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Other people putting on that mask.
Yeah, just sliding through
Maybe
someone
just
else's
have a lot of them. Have like 5 of them on deck.
That's cool. I mean, they do have like a similar style like to this on, you know what I'm saying, on the freaking Under Armour when it's cold out. J-Mo used to wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I gave out the wrong cash tag.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. Someone just must have commented it.
Damn. Venmo, at Spemo Rex.
No, don't do that. I mean, you could if you wanted to. Though.
It's my birthday on Tuesday. I'm not going to be here.
Look at him trying to stop you to shine like that, Spencer.
I know, right? It's my birthday on Tuesday. I got a tattoo I got to pay for. Like, come on.
I'm not trying to stop your shine. It was my shine.
Your immediate reaction to
don't
Spencer
do
don't
that.
do that.
Well, yeah, send it to me. He's going to send it to me. You already
It's
got
not your
enough.
birthday. Your birthday already passed.
And I ain't got anything.
I got you tequila.
You got paid on last Thursday.
Yeah,
Venmo
and then I
Rex.
spent it on beer and drinks and pizza for everybody
Also,
here.
when did the new pizza come? I don't even remember getting more pizza.
I didn't. No, I gave it to the guys that were on air that didn't get any.
They got some, right?
No, they didn't get any. It was all gone before they got off air.
That's cat.
So that's. Why do you not believe anything I said? Why the fuck do you think I bought 2 more pizzas?
Because your friends are Chris.
It was literally all gone. And so I bought some. So Jeff Booner, Lucas, and whoever was in TD booth, I think it was the UJB.
No,
whoever was in the TD booth for the
somebody
pregame
else.
show, they got some pizza. That's what I spent that money on. It spent for the boys. I bought 2 cases of beer, a 5th of Don Julio, and 2 pizzas.
If they did do the
cash, homie.
the whole situation with the mask, is it kind of corny if we're the only team doing it? A turnover item? Like the only professional team doing it? Is that corny?
Shout out to Hunter.
No.
16 cents for Jared Goff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's funny as fuck.
No, I don't think it's corny, man.
I don't think I have Cash App. Nobody's on.
I don't think it's corny. I think I think it's cool, man. I think they should do it. It's that villain mentality. They're rallying the troops, and let them do it.
It is Cash Tag Me 31. I don't know what my guy was talking about.
Tell us about Mark White.
I'll tell you about Mark White. All right. When buying or selling real estate, flexibility and control of the sales process is key. Sellers, how would you like the freedom of canceling your listing agreement anytime for any reason with no penalty? That's exactly what Mark White & Associates offers. It's called the Minute-by-Minute Listing Agreement by Mark White & Associates. Try Mark White's Minute-by-Minute Listing Agreement today. 248-290-8242 or visit markwhitesells.com. That's 248-290-8242 or markwhitesells.com.
Woodward Sports' own Tom Mazaway and Sam Stick Day will be hosting our Lions postgame show after every Lions game all season long. Tune into the Woodward Sports YouTube channel for his hot-off-the-press takes, game analysis, and Kool-Aid sipping celebrations. You won't want to miss it. Join Maz, Stick, and special guests each week immediately following every Lions game, exclusively on the WSN YouTube channel. Now, coming to Woodward Sports, Woodward and Main Street, the Woodward Sports Network Detroit Lions show. Catch Gabrielle D. Phillips, Matt Broder, and Terry Foster for all the latest news on your Detroit Lions every week. Only on the Woodward Sports Network YouTube channel and woodwardsports.com.
At the Academy of Warren, they have a brand new state-of-the-art sports dome field house that has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, and soccer field, which can also be used for 7-on-7 football with grades kindergarten through 8 that features AM and PM latchkey, smaller classroom sizes, learning street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, and so much more. And the Academy of Warren is now accepting new enrollment, so go and check them out online today at theacademyofwarren.net. Now, back to the heavies.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever It's live on woodsports.com. I'm Easy. Or maybe I'm not.
Why did you say it like that? We saw you thinking the joke and you're like, oh, it's a good idea. You're like, I'm easy.
The mouth hole is just like
Or
awkwardly
maybe
small.
I'm
Do I
not.
stretch it out?
Don't do that. It's going to haunt kids' dreams.
I'm Easy. Spinball Rex, Young Chris, JB Smooth. We got Chris on the show anyway, haunting kids' dreams. Power ranking the running backs. We graded them last week.
Rookies.
Oh, I said rookies. I apologize. We graded them last week. And I put money on one. I'm sure you guys know who it is to actually win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I just gave it away. But if you were to rank the performance based off last week, who was 1 through 4?
Number 1 for me has got to be Brian Branch. I mean, he obviously had the game-changing play. He had that pick 6. He went out there and made it happen. He got the interception, got the touchdown. And it's not just that. He was making plays all night. He was breaking up passes. He was staying strapped to guys, not allowing much in the passing game and making tackles. So number 1 for me is Brian Branch.
I agree. You want to do? Oh, you want to go back and forth?
Yeah, we can do that.
Number 2, I got Brian Branch number 1 too.
Yeah.
Number 2, I think you'd be surprised. Sam Laporta.
Wow.
Sam Laporta had a lot of clutch. I think he had 1 or 2 third down conversions, clutch ones, and some of them he had a little extra effort to get. He also, you watched the Dave Montgomery touchdown, was the one who made the block. I think, obviously with offensive linemen too, it's unappreciated the blocking game of it. But for Sam Laporta to come out week 1, making blocks, making plays in the passing game, I thought it was very impressive. So number 2 for me is actually Sam Laporta.
Yeah, number 2, I got Jahmyr Gibbs. I just think if he was given more opportunity, he would have had an even bigger stamp on this game. The plays he made were amazing. He was making guys miss. He was putting his shoulder down, running with anger, and he looked damn good. So give me Jahmyr Gibbs, number 2. I think the kid's the real deal. I think he's going to do a lot this year, and he impressed me with what I saw.
Number 3 for me is Jahmyr Gibbs. It's not because he didn't do a great job, but it was in limited fashion.
Yeah.
He did really well, but he only touched the ball 9 times. 2 of them were for first downs, if I'm not mistaken. You appreciate it, but I just feel like Sam Laporta did a little bit more on top of just catching the ball, blocking as well too. But Jahmyr Gibbs definitely number 3. Number 4.
Number 4 is Jack Campbell. We didn't see enough of him. Kind of the same with Jahmyr Gibbs, is he didn't get as much play, as much run as we thought or as we hoped. But when he was out there, he made plays. He obviously had the diving stop to break up that pass to Kadarius Toney. He was out there making tackles. He looked good. He was making stops in the run game, playing well in coverage. So it's tough to say, he was number 4, he was the worst rookie out there, but they were all just so good, and he just didn't get enough of the shine.
Exactly. It was limited snaps. Not that Jahmyr didn't play limited snaps, but he was obviously more effective in his. He had the 1 pass breakup, still phenomenal play, considering freaking Patrick Mahomes was the person throwing the ball, and it was just sexy too. That type of pass breakup you typically only see out of DBs. It was violent. It was all over. It was in the way, and it was a quick flash in a hurry. I'm excited what Jack Campbell's going to end up being once it finally goes through. JB, go ahead, JB. I apologize. I thought you were going to say something. What were you going to say, Chris?
I was just going to say to go off Spencer's. I know Spencer was hitting earlier in the season, in the preseason. He was talking about Jack Campbell Defensive Rookie of the Year odds. And although we just acknowledged that it was due to a limited role, do you think that he will be in a limited role for a while, and therefore his Defensive Rookie of the Year odds are less? Are you less optimistic on that, or
for Jack Campbell?
For Jack Campbell, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of that was the way I looked at it anyway heading into the season. I didn't think Jack Campbell was even going to start. Not because he's not going to be good or anything like that, but because he's a rookie. I think he's going to come on as the season goes. I think obviously it looks like he's going to come on a little bit sooner.
He's bald.
He'll come on a little bit sooner than later. But I think Defensive Rookie of the Year, if you're talking about Detroit Lions player, and I kind of held firm on this, is going to be Brian Branch. That's the guy who I teased at the beginning. I put my money on an actual guy hitting it. Mm-hmm. Brian Branch. It was plus 2,500.
You said MVP, yeah.
Come on, guys. We did not say MVP.
You did.
Come on.
We did.
But I think that Brian Branch, if he can continue to have the success that he had in week 1, obviously I'm not expecting a pick 6 every week. But yeah, the dude was out there. He looked dynamic. He was making play. He still got that little green thing on his helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's his mouth guard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. We figured it out during the preseason game. We were all confused about it then too.
Yeah.
You were drinking.
I was trying to get the pretzel.
I was drinking. Yeah, you were pretty pissed off about the pretzel.
Dude, don't even get me started about that damn pretzel. But if you want to watch the Lions pregame show, there's only one place to do it, and that's Woodward Sports with the one, the only, the icon, the network, Jeff Iafrate. He is the best sports analyst in the history of sports analyzation.
So grateful for
it. Is Jeff Iafrate. Look at the guy. He is. If it wasn't for Jeff, None of us would have jobs. He holds it all together. But make sure you check out the Lions pregame show live before every Lions game on Sunday. Sundays from 9:30 to 11:30. Check it out with Jeff every week and special guests. We don't even get our names up there. We're just special guests. But it's Jeff Iafrady's show.
You know, if a journalist, Jeff Iafrady is an analyst.
Yeah.
What does he do? Does he anal all day? What's the guy up to?
Yeah.
Hey, put money down right now. Rookie of the year, offensive or defensive, for the Detroit Lions. Who would it be? I'm talking about NFL award too, not just like a
yeah, I know. I think Jahmyr Gibbs.
Really?
I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs. I just think the guy's explosive. I think as he gets more and more touches, we're just going to see that explosion continue. He makes people miss. He looks great. So I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm going to go Brian Branch. I mean, I know you got to put my money on it, but like, I think Jahmyr's going to be great. I think he's going to do a lot of good things. But I think offensive rookie of the year, you know, one guy you're already up against right now who's performing really well. I mean, there's two of them. As a matter of fact, number one, I'm going to start with the fellow running back, Bijan Robinson, he already has a touchdown on the resume now too. It was filthy too. He broke 3 tackles himself. And then also I look at Zay Flowers right now over there in Baltimore too. Did you see the moves he put on? He was making guys look silly.
Zay Flowers looked pretty damn good.
That was filthy.
He's got that quick twitch.
Yeah, he's got it. Broken tackles only if they make contact.
I have no idea.
Or like you can't count if you're just spinning out before they even get to you.
No idea.
That's probably why Zay Flowers wasn't up there. But I mean, I'll look it up. But yeah, my money, I mean, literally is on Brian Branch. I wouldn't be. I think Jahmyr is in the running. I don't know, JB. You're a gambler.
Jahmyr Gibbs or Brian Branch?
Yeah.
I kind of lean a little bit more towards Jahmyr Gibbs just because defensive rookie-wise, we're going against the whole NFL. I mean, you still got to go up against Will Anderson and Jalen Carter as well, too. So those are two
Will
names.
Anderson looked really good.
Yeah,
So did Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter did look really good, too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the same could be said for Jahmyr. Jahmyr's going against the whole NFL as well.
That's true, too, but I do think that Bijan is eventually going to get wore out. Like, they're just going to use him as that bell cow back, and eventually you'll see later on, it's like, yeah, he's going to see the touches and the yards per carry not be as much.
Shit, I know. I'm sitting next to Tyler Azure fantasy owner. He went off last week.
Yeah, he did.
I did not expect that. I thought I was more in camp with JB. I thought it was going to be every down, Bijan. By the way, shout out to Tim, who just sent $5. I feel special. You do it all the time. I never had it happen before. Shout out to Tim.
I don't do it all the time.
I have to wear this fucking thing the whole rest of the show now.
Yep.
What do you mean don't do it all the time?
Happened twice.
Like the
first time, or the second time, I didn't even ask for it. It just started.
Holy shiza. Steve Wires just gifted
no
50
way.
Woodward Sports memberships.
Wow.
Steve Wires
are
Wires
real
or Weirs?
God
50.
50.
Wow. Shout out to Steve.
Look at that. They're hitting. He's hitting the OGs too.
Shout out to Tim. Wow.
MPWMU. Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
awesome.
I got one. Let's go.
Come on. What? You got one last time too. Why don't I ever get? That's it. I'm still
one of these days.
I'm wearing this mask because I saw Spinny's tweet yesterday. Shout out to Steve. Steve is balling. Steve, you better pull up the tailgate. We gotta have a drink together. You gotta take a shot together for that.
50. How much did that cost?
Crazy.
Steve, you should also download Cash App. Cash tag 31.
No, Venmo.
You know, man. I'm just saying. Do you know that they're owned by the same company? Elon owns both of them.
Elon does?
Yeah. I know because he got kicked off Venmo.
Wasn't it the Cash App guy that got murdered, or one of the
Cash tag me 31?
Wasn't it like a couple months ago in San Francisco? One of the like founders of it was either Cash App or Venmo or something got murdered.
How do I accept this gift?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Look it up.
You have to accept it. It doesn't just like automatically go on. I'm pretty sure.
It said view your gift and then took me to a weird page and it doesn't say accepted. Oh, it's a dick pic.
It's one of these masks, but there's never mind. All right, let's go to break early. We come back and close out the show. Chris, we'll discuss it later. We'll see when we come back. It's me. Chris, tell us about Glorious Cannabis.
I will tell you about Glorious Cannabis. It is just in time for football. Glorious Cannabis is dropping a new ice water bubble hash infused pre-roll called Honolulu Blue. It smells so good. It's like the whiff of a first playoff win in 31 years. It's a gassy, aggressive strain. named in honor of Detroit football. If you haven't had one of these ice water pre-rolls, you are missing out. They are so smooth. You can find them at Dispo Dispensary for 25% off or online at gloriouscanna.com.
The Sports Marketing Agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zuniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
Join Woodward Sports' own Jeff Iafrate along with special WSN guests for the most anticipated Lions season in decades. Filled with different surprises and expert analysis. You're not going to want to miss out. Go to our Woodward Sports YouTube channel on Sundays and tune in live from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy?
It's Planet Fitness.
Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. With over 2,400 locations and equipment for every workout, you can get in, get energized, and get going. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. So join today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, September 13th.
Join now at any Metro Detroit location. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Your childhood may be over, but playtime is not. Outdoor Equipment Company is your source for outdoor power equipment sales, service, and parts, carrying top brands such as Bad Boy, LS Tractor, Steel, and more, servicing the Great Lakes region with locations in Metro Detroit and Greater Lansing. For more information, visit us at OutdoorEquipCo.com. Outdoor Equipment Company, your power equipment playground.
What up, though, and welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy, Easy. Join my guy, Spimo Rex, Young Chris, JB Smooth. Shout out to Steve. Is it Weirs or Wires? Either way, shout to him. Shout to Tim, by the way, too. Cash App needed $5. I had to wear this mask the rest of the show. I had to put on Carmex, too. I was definitely going to chap up. This hose was too small. I got big-ass lips, too.
Yeah, that's why it looks so funny.
Look better now? Hi! Hey, yo! Stick 'em up, stick 'em up!
Put 'em on,
Come on!
Yeah, your coppers will never get me.
Yeah. Shout to Tim, shout to Steve. Spinny.
50 subs is crazy.
Yeah, that is.
That's balling.
Almost at 400 likes.
I wish Steve had
We
cash
are
out.
almost at 400 likes.
Oh,
Wait, what were we
getting
at?
close to that
312.
jersey, Easy.
Let's hurry up. Wrap this one up, boys. Let's go.
Like.
I'm saying OnlyFans, bub. Oh,
We just lost 20 likes.
Yum.
Put up the alien one more time. Well, I guess they're both Mexican.
The real alien or the fake one?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. This thing, there's no way it's the real alien.
No.
Have you seen this thing?
Yeah, this is Mexico just fucking with people.
Put it
bro.
up one more time. I
It
mean, this is
literally looks like E.T.
This is like the Mexico City, like the government building had a whole meeting and everything. About this damn thing.
Ice cream, so good. Shout out DNC ENT.
There it is.
Shout out DNC.
Sí, dáctilos, 3 dedos en manos, 3 dedos
Yeah,
en
bro,
pies.
that looks like paper mache.
Manos y cuerpo completo de las momias de Nazca. Se trata de 3 seres diferentes.
That's literally paper mache.
And it looks just like E.T.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't get creative.
Well, maybe Steven Spielberg's tight with Mexico. He knows what they look like. So that's why he made E.T. look like that.
I mean, it's just weird that it looks like a stereotypical alien. Like, I've always assumed aliens look like what maybe that is just what they look like. Maybe Hollywood
Ice cream,
knows.
so good.
That's like when Hollywood puts like that weird shit. I forget who I was watching a movie with. It was one of my buddies that was in the military. He's like, yeah, we have that. Like everything you see in a movie, like we've had that like for years.
Yeah.
And it's like, what you got like? It's always like crazy like technology. You think is like.
Would you rather have
only
aliens,
see movies?
Would you rather have aliens look like that or look like the aliens from Nope?
I don't. Oh, for sure that the alien from Nope.
I didn't see Nope.
If you look like the aliens from Nope, come take Easy right now.
See, this is why you get your tweets stolen. Shit like this.
Easy, you're good. They're gonna come down. They're gonna be like, "I'm looking for Easy." Normally, he sits in that chair,
Yeah.
and then Easy's gonna sit there and be like, "I don't know what to tell you, bub. I'm not Easy."
Dude, it's cold in here.
No way in hell that alien's real.
No, it's paper mache.
Pompliano was on Twitter. He's like, can't believe no one's freaking out about this alien.
So
who's on Twitter?
Pompliano, I forget his first name. There's two of them. They're brothers. They're like finance guys. But I'm like, dude, I could go and buy that fucking Halloween store like down the street right now.
I can make it out of paper mache and paint it tan. Like,
I mean, is there anybody in the chat that thinks it's real?
So I did a little bit of reading, and allegedly what this is from a 2017 find. Yeah, so I did a little bit of reading. It got too hard. It got too hard when they started using words bigger than the and. But when I was reading, it said that 2017 was the find, and then also at the end of the day, it was what was the other thing? Oh, that these were like 700 years old or 1800 years old. They estimated. So like even before we were like
so they found the dead alien. It wasn't alive when they found it.
Yeah,
dude.
Allegedly.
It's just.
But also, I mean, like if it's, I mean, maybe they made up of us a little bit. But how would you carbon?
Toxic FPV says that shit was Play-Doh.
Yeah, it looks fake as fuck. I could never. I mean, not that I ever did. Not in any disrespectful way. No, I officially can't take anything Mexico does or says serious.
Why?
As I speak this into a microphone with a mask on my face. But like seriously though,
can't cancel an unknown identity.
I mean, you just tarnished your country's name. There's no way that you thought you think anybody believes that shit's real? And by the way, you don't think like the USA or Russia would have stolen that shit? The fucking like
they got their own.
Yeah, it's true.
Mexico's got them. USA's got them for sure. What do you mean?
True. You know what? I don't know.
It's like the episode of South Park when Canada builds a wall. We got a lot of cool shit over here, buddy. You can't see any of it.
What's a better show?
What?
I almost said Cartoon Network. South Park or Family Guy?
South Park easily.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
JB?
South Park.
I was gonna say Family Guy.
And South Park's goated.
I just don't watch South Park anymore.
We got a lot of cool shit over here, buddy.
I feel like fart joke humor.
No, it gets better.
I'll tune back in.
One of the best jokes is the milkman one. Milkman don't get scared. Not when there's free pussy on every doorstep. And he's like, the milkman walked into a room and she was naked in the bathtub. And he said, would you like your milk pasteurized? She said, no, just up to my boobs. I could splash it in my eyes.
That's South Park?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You didn't kill him, did you? We scared him. We thought it'd be enough. Milkman don't get scared. Not on this free pussy on every doorstep. You should have learned, Mr. UPS man. One bane was bad enough. Now there's like 7 banes. Because they all jump the UPS guy wearing Bane masks because they think he's banging their wife.
I think it comes out this year, but Kendrick is doing a show with the South Park creators.
Hell yeah.
No way, that's gonna be hard.
TV show, yeah.
Could have been a deformed fetus from drinking too much. Court from the D says.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's kind of morbid thinking.
That'll do it for us today. I guess we'll end it there. Appreciate you all tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights. We didn't get to 400, so you guys don't get the Brian Branch jersey.
I was gonna let you keep doing South Park voices for 7 minutes.
4 Sleazy. 4 Chris.
Skis.
4 JB. I'm Spenny. We're the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.